Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, again, apologies. I could sure try. Hey Green Cube guys, how's it going? Well, Dehiva, again, technically, there's nothing stopping you guys. Oh my gosh. There's nothing stopping you guys from playing with me, even if you're at higher levels. You just have to understand that if you play with someone who hasn't played it at all, I'm going to very soon. Guys, look how close we are to 2K hours. Yeah, it should be working, I would hope. Bad news? What's the bad news, Green Cube guy? Alright, well, I know Profin. Well, it's not even that impressive though, Banana. Again, it's really just trying for Pro to see if I can even get close, but... Hey Zam, how's it going? Alright, so again, if you guys have played Boss Tech Terror, I should say, regardless of the level you're on, if you join someone with a lower difficulty level, it will just force you to play that again. Since when? What? Well, alright, yeah, hang on, I probably have to do that thing again. I probably have to do this.
He says are 20 mil shorts views in 90 days.
They doubled it for no apparent.
Says, why is TTS off?
No, it's on. It's
Dane's
just quiet.
biggest underscore fan says, I didn't know you could do that. I am so sorry.
Dehiva, we still got
Yellow
trophies on
Banana
Griff. It's not a big
B5
deal.
says, Dane, the best brawler for the boss is Prob Barry or Kenji.
Barry? Really?
Green Cube Guy says, check Penguin's 0 video. Cool Kenji underscore
oh,
9
yeah,
to 8
well,
says hello.
I guess he probably would make a video
Dane's
on
biggest
that, yeah.
underscore fan says, we did well in the daily bids. Green Cube Guy says, I think it was announced yesterday.
Green Cube Guy, I don't know why I haven't heard about it at all.
Biggest underscore fan says, invite me. Yellow Banana B5I says, check Barry or Kenji Powers.
Check that.
Zambucha says, did you push to Masters with the dude?
With the dude? I did it completely myself.
Cool
Again, I could have.
9 to 8 says, I'm off this new update speaking head.
I could have played with him. I just didn't this time around again. We might play more next season though, the three of us. Alright. Slash range increase, charge rate. It stays at the target location. I guess it'd be the charge rate would be the best one, right?
Zambucha says, I wish you would took me with
too,
you.
Yeah.
Dane's biggest underscore
Zam, we tried, man. I can't.
But make sure you have the fusion.
I can't do anything if you give up on me,
Kenji
though.
underscore 9 to 8 says Kenji is OP.
I don't have the fusion for Sirius. I don't know if I have it for Kit or Frank though either. Let's see. I do have Kits.
Zambucha says, I know
okay,
I
do
said
have
next
Kits and
season.
Franks. Well, we'll just have to see Zam. Alright, you said Barry? What is... I don't know if... I actually did play Barry's because I know he has the large hit zone. I do have the fusion for him, actually. Alright, so the ice cream size is bigger. Invincible during super dash.
Dane's biggest
or heals
underscore
50%
fan says,
more.
I have Kid PLS
Yeah, I guess
invite me.
it's always these brawlers that have really high healing abilities, right? Alright. You have Kit? Yeah, so Diva... Again, hopefully we get the good abilities then, but... Yeah, I think it was mostly Profin that was asking.
Yellow
so.
Banana B5 I says, ye more healing.
Alright, is there anyone else that wants to
Zambucha
join
says,
us
I mean,
here?
once we both get L1, we can start pushing together.
Right. Because it doesn't matter if you've played the boss already. You just have to be aware that because I haven't played it, we're going to have to go through all the difficulties again if you join us. So again, anyone can play with us, but just be aware of that. If you've already gotten some of the rewards or something already, you'll just have to start at the easiest level again. Alright. I guess I'll play Frank then.
Zambucha says, I was talking about rank.
Yes. See, and I gotta look into that too. That's so
Yellow
disappointing, guys.
Banana B5 I says Frank got nerfed.
He did. Like his nanos?
Dane's biggest underscore fan says, can you join a VC so I can speak to I?
You actually want to, Diva? Just like, I mean, I can, but the issue I've come across so far, Diva, is
Dane's biggest underscore fan says, are you ready for tomorrow? Keep it a secret.
I suppose so, Diva. Yeah, I guess you have to tell that to Hedwig as well. But if
Yellow Banana B5,
I'll have to look into this
Dane
as well
go
tonight.
Hank, so you've got Infinte Supers.
Oh, is that true? I don't know if I have his fusion, though. Yeah, it would make sense, though, you just spam Infinite Hank Supers and win, though. Assuming you can get right on top of the boss. Do I have it? I actually do have it. I could try that if Frank doesn't work out well enough. We could switch over to, to Hank Kit instead. And just try to super off
Dane's
a ridiculous amount of Hank
fan
abilities.
says, Dane, later we can do some drafting.
Potentially, Diva,
Dane's
yeah.
biggest underscore fan says, for the maps. Zambucha says, Pierce infinite ammo. Yellow Banana B5 I says, just go too. Hank.
Jab Pierce. Oh, and drops double shells too, yeah. Alright, there's a few things we could try. Alright, I kind of want to try Frank just to start. Again, if it really is that hard as
Dane's
you guys say it is.
biggest underscore fan says, okay, let's start.
Yeah. Alright, so... Yeah, it's based on percent, so using Sponge should give significantly more health, I would think.
Yellow Banana B5 I says, I just did Kenji with randoms.
Yeah. Kenji's like a good last resort too, I think. I don't think I have Kenji's fusion, but as long as I have the healing one, or I think it was the increased super rate actually is probably the best.
Zambucha says, I did the ones for smoothie drops and left it.
I got everything but the health one, even on the fusion, of course.
Zambucha says, no point in doing that for star drops. Yellow Banana B5 I says, Frank's power was 50% more health, but now it's 35%.
Oh, yeah. I guess that is pretty significant. I mean, he was very obnoxious before, though. Like, does he really need that much health? And again, what I would have thought is that they wouldn't have nerfed his health, but rather they would have increased the slowing that he gets, right? Like the fact that he can't move this fast. Because it's only minus 5%, really isn't that bad. Or at least it's way more worth having that much extra health, despite the slow. Yeah, where's our teammate? Did we have one? I didn't see him spawn in. They must have died already.
Yellow Banana B5 I says, Dane is just packing the boss. Cosmic Brawl says, hi Dane, I have to go in 2 minutes, but I wanted to say hi.
Well, thanks for showing up, Cosmic. I know you got, like, you said school now, so I just appreciate you showing up again. I never expect anyone to actually, like, you know, force on the stream if they have important things to do. So. I'm guessing the Hipa probably didn't get the right ability either, despite us both having the fusion.
Cosmic Brawl says, bye-bye.
Alright. Again, good luck with school. If you have fun, Cosmic. Thanks for showing up. And if we don't see you on stream again, have a good day.
Yellow Banana B5 I says, Dane, stop ticking the boss.
Stop? Wait, why would I stop? Also, yeah, this is gonna take forever with the damage that Frank does.
YT77T5Q says he.
Hey, Master, how's it going?
Yellow Banana B5 I says, you doing no damage.
Yeah, maybe Frank really wasn't the best one for this. I mean, it's pretty hard for the boss to kill me too, but this is just gonna take forever. Is the BB we're playing with, do they have any abilities? It looks like they have Nano, I think. I don't know what BBs are though. I think she gets like a bigger attack, shield or something. I don't know if BBs are all that helpful here either, but we've been at this for a minute. We've only got them down by like 50%. Oh, jeez. don't even know if we're gonna get this in time. I mean, we should.
Zambucha says Diva. Let's see who is Big Nub going to kick. Oh, it's himself. Hits hard, loudly crying. Dane biggest underscore fan says Dane, it kicked me out of the game. I can't join back in.
Well, Bot Kit might be able to do enough damage anyway for this first one. I wouldn't worry about it too much. But yeah, I definitely think we have to try something other than Frank here to move again. Simply just because Frank just doesn't do that much damage considering how much health the boss has. And this is on hard.
I realized I have Nori Fusion and enough money to power 11. Yellow Banana B5.
That might be a pretty good idea. Yeah, Hank's probably going to be a much better shot than Frank. I mean, it rhymes anyway. So it's probably a sign. What the heck? The screen's already going red. We still got a whole minute left. Again, I think I should be able to finish this off in time, but still gonna be kind of close.
Legend Hedwig says, Yo Dane.
Hey, Hedwig, how's it going?
Yellow Banana B5. I says it's in God mode now.
Is it?
Zambucha says, by the way, Dane, I forgot to tell you one thing. Dusk Brawl says, but I UPG Nori and realized I don't have money to buy gears, star powers, and gadgets, loudly crying. Legend Hedwig says, how long have you been streaming for?
Only for like 10 minutes max, Hedwig. Like 15 seconds. We're just barely, man, just barely. Oh my god! And that was the easy difficulty. Again, I think it's just the fact that Frank Kit just is not doing enough damage, which again you guys kind of pointed out anyway. But at least we got through it. And we got a medium 2 do here.
Says, let me join UNC. I might get some stuff from them fresh chaos drops and star drops.
You want to join?
Legend Hedwig says, oh okay, though I missed a lot. Yellow Banana B5.
Oh no,
says,
I just
doing
started
10
Hedwig,
damage.
don't worry.
Legend Hedwig says, can I join?
Maybe I should let Hedwig join just because I already played with Dust this morning because he asked for those 1v1s. Again, I'm sorry I had to mess with you a little bit there, Dust, on the grift, but if I had to see if you could even beat me
Dust
with the
Brawl
healing
says
first.
You only played for 1 Bolt 1.
We played 2 matches, Dust. We played 2 matches. I had to see if you could beat me on healing before I even tried the other one because, again, I had to at least give you a chance there, right? But again, I think it's been quite a while since I've played with Hedwig on stream at all, though. So, and again, I'll play with you every now and then too, just with rank. So I feel like I should probably just play with Hedwig for this. I'm getting rejected. I've never been rejected so hard, guys.
Zambucha says, I don't think he'll be able to go to Japan BCZ, although I have enough money for the ticket and someone I know there. The flight ticket is $1,000 and by the time I decided the event tickets were gone.
Well, I mean, at least he gets to hold on to the money, I guess. And, you know, we all still get to watch it from home, of course, too. The only thing you're missing out on is those cosmetics, I suppose.
Dust Brawls says, Dane, why am I shadow banned?
Shadow ban? It says it couldn't handle all your emotions. So we're using a lot of emojis.
Says they were gone in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, Dust, you can't be using that many crying emojis. 15 minutes? Oh my gosh. People must want those cosmetics, man. Alright, let me give Hank a try here. That should be able to do a ton of damage. I mean, this is probably the best loadout. We'll have to run through hard again, it looks like, because Hedwig hasn't done any yet. But again, it should go a lot quicker this time, hopefully with the Hank abilities here. So torpedoes when taking damage and firing 10 should, again, bubble size is whatever, but if we could get the other 2, that should be just really, really good. I won't be able to do much without the one that full heals, I don't think, though.
Let me see your war face.
Okay. I got the damage one, so I can at least sit on the boss until I get low on health, and then I'll just have to walk away, I guess. What the heck? This. Alright, we already got him down by like 25%, but does sitting on the boss trigger like an explosion or something? It seems to be doing a lot of damage again. The only issue is I didn't get the healing one. I do so much damage just by sitting on the boss, I feel like I might as well just do it regardless. I have to wait. Respawn here. Actually, wait, I still get infinite supers anyway. What the heck? If I sit directly on the boss when I super, I still get the infinite supers, even without the ability. Alright, man, if that works without the ability, imagine how good it's going to be with it. Oh my gosh. I'm guessing, again, Dehiva just keeps not getting the right ability either. Alright, well, let's just keep going here, see how hard this boss actually gets. TTS is off? I don't think it is, let me look.
Loyalty and duty.
Oh yeah, that's weird. So that translates to there.
Oh yeah, just keep
I guess I'll have to
going.
restart it. I don't know why it would just randomly stop though. Let me restart.
Dust Brawl says
Oh, wait.
Streamlabs put me on timeout.
That was working.
Zambucha
Wow.
says they might give away randomly QR codes like previous years. Dust Brawl says just use Buster Skull.
Well, they probably will give out
Yellow
QR
Banana
codes.
B5 I says what's the point of plus 5 sets of Kid Super when his power gives him Infinte? Legend Hedwig
That's
says
actually a good
Brawl
question,
Stars chat
but-
after. Zambucha says TTS is off again I think.
Yeah,
Yellow
it was just
Banana
delayed or
B5
lagging
I says
for a
Diva
second
AFK
there.
again. Zambucha says Dane TTS is off.
I can't
Great
turn it on any
Dango
harder,
says Sue.
guys. So those force fields are really annoying. Yes. There's like a constant knockback if you sit on the boss. It's very frustrating. I mean, this is working. It's just like frustrating to do because of the infinite knockback on the boss here. Well, that certainly could get us to the end here.
I don't recommend all search supers.
We got a medium one goo. 25 power points. Still got 4 more to go. Again, these are just the easy ones.
Feel the power of music.
I don't think your stream is delayed, Green Cube Guy. Again, I
Give
think
me a beat.
the laptop might just be lagging a bit, but I'm not. Well, actually, I have an idea what it might be because it's a new month. Because I don't think I've quite gotten that update on this laptop where you can delay Windows updates. So I think that's why it's lagging again. And I'll have to see if I can open it up. Because I bet that's what it is.
Meow. Sorry, got caught up.
So I actually did just run some updates. That actually should have been my guess as to why, but I'll have to see if I can fix that. And we'll keep running through it here. 1 mil point. You'll try to catch at least 2 of the codes. Yeah, again, Zam, we'll just have to keep working on that. Alright, we got the really good combo here on the abilities.
I will rain shellfire upon you.
Actually, yeah, the Coco should help quite a bit, I would think. Oh my god. Let's see if I can. Once I pause the updates, that usually fixes it. Again, it's a Windows issue, and the fact that it's an older laptop. That if I could just install the other update again, but probably wouldn't be until the weekend. That was kind of, I think I just have to wait till I get Super first, unfortunately, before I can really do much here. Such good abilities. I'm wondering again if Kenji might just be a bit of a safer option simply because, again, it's so easy for Hank to keep getting knocked back even if he is doing a lot of damage. I'm trying to figure out what is even causing the knockback because I'm getting knocked back so many times I can't even fire off the Super. So annoying, man. Alright. I got it up. Let me see if I can do something about it here. So I'm pretty sure that's what always seems to cause lag. Alright. Got a super rare of 100 coins.
Yo, be prepared for some mildly effective lifeguarding.
Freeze.
Kind of might want to try Pierce here just because I have the fusion for it.
Mildly effective lifeguarding.
I mean, the other two are useless, but double shells
Somebody
might
order a knuckle
be pretty
sandwich.
decent, I would think.
Tough as nails, hard as a rock.
Might be one of the few times to use slip and snipe, actually. Give Banana one more point. I'd have to see how much they already have. Alright, we already got the double shells, so let's see what we can do here. I feel like I could still do a ton of damage with Pierce here. I just have to be careful not to take too much damage myself. Oh yeah, this is pretty good. I just gotta be careful with the shots here. So I still don't even know what it is that Tara actually does. At least not at higher stages. Right, I think Diva actually has the infinite super. Help a lot. It's definitely not as much damage, but at least it's a lot more consistent than Hank was. This just takes forever, man. Why does this boss have so much health? We obviously haven't gotten too deep, much harder difficulties here, but this doesn't seem so bad. It's just, again, the boss has a ridiculous amount of health. Alright. It says it's pausing the updates now, so I'll just have to address that this coming weekend. Yeah, that is a ton of health, Diva. I don't know why it's so much. Alright, we got a super rare 200 XP doublers.
Tough as nails, hard as a rock.
So it looks like it closed off speaker.bot anyway. Let me try and reopen that now. See if it's working better. So again, when it tries to run the updates, it just doesn't load well. Okay. It should be better in a second.
Justice makes a splash.
Alright, we still got Impossible and Impossible 2.
Justice makes a splash.
Somebody order a
Just gotta
knuckle
reopen
sandwich.
speaker.bot in a second. And TTS should be working again. Yeah, it's not that it wasn't working, it's that it's just heavily lagging. Top G is doing a scrim. We could potentially. It's up to you, Diva. Right. Again, as long as I get double shells, I get the other ability I get doesn't even matter as long as I get double shells. Fortunately, I'm guessing the boss has significantly more health this time. The boss doesn't actually do that much damage if you stay generally far away, so I think Pierce is pretty good out here. Yeah, we still haven't even got him down by 25% here. Bro, does the boss have like 1,000,000 health? 'Cause they're only down to 600,000 so far. Spotting so many shells, can't even render them all. Good. Down to a minute left. Barely got him below 50. I don't know if we're gonna make it this time. Oh my, what the heck? Bro, when it gets to a...
Says, did it work?
Well, the TTS seems to be getting better now, but I still don't think we're gonna win the boss. What the heck? Where that even Pierce isn't doing enough damage on double shells. Well, let me see what other options we have here. Right.
Dane's biggest underscore fan says we need high DPS.
Yeah.
Dane's biggest underscore fan says I am going Nani.
Oh,
Legend
yeah, that's
Hedwig
probably a good
says
idea.
Clancy.
Let me see if Clancy has anything. I don't... I mean, if you
Dust
could get
Brawl
infinite
says,
supers,
Dane, can
maybe.
we join, please?
Well, I would, Dust, but we don't have any more spaces. Well, the two brawlers I know that.
Dust Brawl says,
Reload.
then make space. Legend Hedwig
How do I
says, or
do that?
8-bit.
Oh yeah, 8-bit would probably help significantly.
Dane's biggest
yeah.
underscore fan says, go a bit.
8-bit. So I'm trying to consider what his abilities are, though.
Dust Brawl says, 8-bit walks slow.
Super. I mean, if I could get
Dane's
the
biggest
super
underscore
damage
fan
boost,
says, Dane GFO Pierce.
go Pierce again.
Dane's biggest underscore fan says,
Hang on,
ready up.
let me actually try
Dust
Pierce.
Brawl says, I
See-
tried 8-bit,
or
just
not
use
Pierce,
the
let me
speed
try-
super.
Well, actually, I think I should go with boosted booster, because if I could get boosted booster and the increased super damage, that should increase damage by like 100%, right? Actually, the additional 15% plus 50%. So, well, it'd be 65, but it'd still be a lot. So.
Dust Brawl says, number.
Oh, Hedwig's gonna go 8-bit. I could do Pierce then if he's gonna go 8-bit.
with police tape. Justice is foolproof.
Dane's biggest underscore fan says, bro legend is already 8-bit.
Oh, yeah, I did
Dust
notice.
Brawl says it only boosts the range.
No, it actually does increase the damage, Dust. It's just by a smaller amount. I got the double shells again, so it's pretty good.
Dust Brawl says, no the nano power I mean.
Well, I figured it was. Is it only 50% larger? Is that what it is? 'Cause I figured for sure. Well, I mean, you know, it still gives extra ammo as well. So just having to increase damage is probably enough to justify using it. But, we already got the boss down by way more this time, though. So we could definitely get it this time. That was a really close one on the respawn. About halfway there so far. Definitely gonna want to get the boss down as quick as we can before a minute happens. Apparently the boss just starts getting full supers or something at a minute.
Legend Hedwig says I'm being targeted wilted flower.
Well, I mean, again, 8-bit is slower, so again, if you think you'd have a better shot running the speed ability, it might be worth it even if it's slightly less damage. Oh no. Okay, the boss actually does get kind of crazy in God mode on Impossible, unfortunately. See, I can't even dodge it at that point. I feel like there's got to be something better than Pierce. Yeah, Pierce is good, but I feel like there's got to be something else here. Projectiles deal plus 35%, more damage to enemies above 50% health. Would that apply to the boss? I feel like they always fix Colette's ability, right? Like there's no way it would actually do like some thousands of damage or something, right? I could give it a shot, but I feel like they usually always fix it before they release the bosses when it comes to Colette. And even serious
Dane's biggest
spam
underscore
might
fan
not
says
be a bad
what then
idea.
foo do W or do. Dane's biggest underscore fan says how abpout bull we onki need to take the bot do 30%.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's, I bet that actually does still work, huh? Again, unfortunately, if I play Bull, it's going to be hard to get him to 30% though, because again, I can't really do much with Bull since you have to get so close to the boss, and the boss is doing crazy damage. Again, that's a
Dane's biggest
fair
underscore
shout,
fan says I will go kit.
Okay. Trying to see if there's anything else here that could do like a ton of damage. Actually,
Dane's biggest underscore fan says Buster Refection is crazy too.
oh yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Do I have his? I don't know if I have Buster's.
Dane's biggest underscore fan says we should focus the Terra shields. Legend Hedwig says Power 1 wilted flower. Kojanri says hello.
Hey Coach Henry, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Again, we're currently working on the boss right now. Again, the unfortunate thing is, while I'm sure Buster would do a lot, the issue is that it's just going to take him forever to get
Dane's
his
biggest
super.
underscore fan says Hedwig Goy Bull.
Taking damage already. Would the boss be able to see us if we sat in the sandstorm?
Dane's biggest underscore fan says does anyone have Bull Fusion?
I don't have the Bull Fusion. Yeah, I have every nano at least, but I'm wondering, this might not be such a bad idea if I can create a healing sandstorm every 10
David
seconds.
underscore 7545 says hi.
You still want me to go Buster? I'm telling you, I'm not going to get that many supers though. Yeah, I might be able to do a lot of damage while I have one. but
Legend Hedwig says Dane go Buster.
because I don't have the fusion either.
Dane's biggest underscore fan says Hoy W Abpout Berry. Dane's biggest underscore fan says or Sandy.
Yeah, I feel like Sandy's gonna be crazy here because if we all sit in a sandstorm that I spawn every 10 seconds and we're out of range of the boss being able to
Legend
see
Hedwig
us,
says Diva you go kid and
I feel like
jump
we
on
could all
Buster.
just sit there and just. I have
David
his
underscore
fusion, too.
7545
make
says
the
I
area
have all
bigger.
the skins.
I kind of want to give
Dust
Sandy a
Brawl
try
says
here.
sad
In a
face.
moment.
Like, well, if you're gonna go Bull, I should probably try something else.
Dane's
though, 'cause we
biggest
need to get the
underscore
health
fan
down.
says Wert Hedwig do you have Max Bull? Dust Brawls says sad face. Legend Hedwig says ye. Dane's biggest underscore fan says cuz I don't. Dust Brawls says sad face.
The only other brawlers I know is
Dust
Mina
Brawls
reloads
says
ammo.
sad face.
Basically gets infinite ammo as well. And Stu also gets infinite ammo.
Dust Brawls says sad face.
Is there any brawlers here that are actually going to do more damage though? I want to try Colette just to see if it works. I bet it probably won't, but I feel like it might be worth a shot quick.
Dane's biggest underscore fan says which star power is better for Bull?
I would definitely say the shield on this one, just because you don't want to go down as much, and you're probably going to be taking a lot of damage anyway.
Oh, did I smell
Alright,
tuna?
we'll give this a shot again. I have no idea if it's actually going to do anything, but it might be worth a shot here.
Dust Brawls says disappointed Woodageist says 67.
What?
Dane's biggest underscore fan says legend change gadget. Dane's biggest underscore fan says we need heals. Dust Brawls says sad
Sorry,
face.
got caught up in the moment.
I mean, if this actually does like some hundreds of thousands of damage on a Colette shot, it'd be really funny, but again, if there is a cheese strategy, OJ would probably be the one to post about it, but it's still quite early in the morning, so. Alright, well, everything.
Dust Brawls says
probably.
Dane, you have more fusions than me, yet I opened more skulls.
Well, I must have got lucky then. I don't know. Alright, but yeah, I did pause the update, so the stream should be running better now, as well as the TTS.
Stefan Ivanov S3X says sun is live high.
The sun? Alright, well I got even the more damage one again. We'll see if this actually does any decent damage to the boss here though. I mean, not really. Again, I guess I should have expected that. Maybe the super will do a lot of damage though.
Stefan Ivanov S3X says Godla G, I will try for masters.
I feel like I'm tripping here. I don't know. I feel like we're still doing more damage despite the fact that Colette isn't actually doing all that much damage. And if we can at least get the boss to below 30%, if Hedwig has the ability, the boss should just go down, apparently. Yeah, I'm sure there's a better choice than
Dane's
Colette.
biggest underscore fan says I don't have the power.
You don't have the infinite. I'm hoping Hedwig at least has his. We might have a chance to have that. I should just be able to get a ton of defense off of
Dane's biggest
Shield.
underscore fan says I don't have the bull power.
Oh, I forgot you're the one playing it, man. I mean, do you just want to call it here then and try, because we could all just go down and try something else if you don't think we'll make it in time. I feel like I should just call it here, just go down so we can try something else. Because Colette clearly isn't working that well either. You could just run
Dane's
it again
biggest
with something
underscore
else.
fan says nice.
Yeah. I figured it wouldn't, but it's always worth a try there. I'm gonna have difficulty trying to find anything
Dane's
that's gonna
biggest
do.
underscore fan says we nay more heals. Stefan Ivanov S3X says why is the icon for the Terra boss game like the OG 1 vs 5 boss?
I don't know. That's a good question. Heals. What does Meg do? I wonder if does defeating the
Cosmic Brawl
Tara...
says, guys, can I join later?
I feel like we're gonna be done by that time. Cosmic Brawls with 3 S's. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm wondering, does defeating...
fan says, go Barry.
Does defeating a
Ivanov
shadow...
S3X says, yes, Cosmic.
Does defeating a shadow give more health? I don't know if that defeating the Tara Shadows counts as brawlers, though. It fires more projectiles. I bet you could actually do a pretty good amount
biggest
with Meg.
underscore fan says, nah.
Meg heals, too, with the healing gadget for a pretty decent amount.
Cosmic Brawl says, I think Buster would be good. Dust Brawl says, Costco balls, can we play?
Costco balls? Oh my gosh.
Dane's biggest underscore fan says, if that is true, Mortis star power will go crazy. Stepan Ivanov S3X says, who TF is Kojan Reese?
Kojan Reese? I have no idea who that is, Steph. Heals for 40% of damage still. I don't have his fusion.
Cosmic Brawl says, I
increase his
hate Gus
supercharge.
guys.
Oh my god.
Woodig East says he. Dust Brawl says, Costco balls, can we play?
I just don't
Dane's
think
biggest
PB
underscore
was
fan says,
useful.
go Barry PLS, let's try it. Dust Brawl says, son, we do collab? Woodig East says, hey. Stepan Ivanov S3X says, Cosmil Loppage.
It's worth running
Cosmic
Barry, I
Brawl
guess.
says, who is Son?
I mean, I should at least keep Diva alive here, right?
Dust Brawl says, can. Woodig East says, hello.
I do have Barry's fusion as well, so yeah, it's worth the shot, I guess.
Dust Brawl says, Costco PBALL, can we do collab please? Cosmic Brawl says, with me? Stepan Ivanov S3X says, hi Tony.
Who's Tony?
Cosmic Brawl says, sure.
Hey, Woodig East, how's it
says,
going?
hello Dane, respond.
Right, so I got
Cosmic
the bigger
Brawl
attack.
Says, hi Jacob.
And I'm invincible
Dust
during
Brawl
supers.
says, how did you get 2K subs in a month? Can you tell me the viral format?
Bro wants to be viral.
Woodig East says, Tony is me. He says that Stefan. Dust Brawl says, teach me I mean.
Bruh. I'm throwing the heals down and they still went down. What the heck? Wait, hang on. For the bosses, is heal rate reduced as well? I'm only healing like 700 anyway. I mean, I guess I didn't get the ability
says,
that...
Dane, let me join and go carry you. Woodig East says, hello Dane. Cosmic Brawl says, just make good edits. Try to also have a good upload schedule and interact with fans a lot. Dust Brawl says, bro, I have haters saying I am no skill at doing a P2 serious scope.
Well, I mean, Dust, to be fair, most people don't even think P3 is serious as that skill, though.
Woodig East says, Dane is not playing ranked, it's the tittle no.
Well, I wanted to...
It became one of my most popular bids, Skull.
I wanted to try the boss with people because I was going to be doing ranked the whole time anyway, Woodig.
Stepan Ivanov S3X says, Skull Absolute Cinema Aura face emoji.
I kind of want to try...
Dust Brawl says, Dane, let me join.
See if I can't get 2
Dust
turrets
Brawl
down with
says, hey.
Jesse. I feel like
Dust
that would
Brawl
be pretty
says,
decent.
DANISL. Dust Brawl says, Daniel.
Is there an actually really decent healing brawler besides Kit though?
Dust Brawl says Dane Juju is good, trust me, I got 620k DMG with her. Dane's biggest underscore fan says go Nahia.
Big Gree with attack and movement speed, ground damage, supercharges auto. Naja could do a lot of damage. What is hers? Snake health doesn't decay. Taking damage plunges snake. I mean, I might still give infinite supers though, regardless, I guess. Might be worth a shot. I mean, it'd still probably be on par with what Pierce was doing.
Stepan Ivanov S3X says Byron. Stepan Ivanov S3X says Byron. Dane's biggest underscore fan says Infinite Snakes.
I think the
Stepan
Byron
Ivanov
healing is nerfed
S3X
as well.
says Byron Dane.
Like all healing is just
Dust
nerfed.
Brawl says knee bigger Gree plus stronger attacks. Cosmic Brawl says Dust you must ignore the haters.
I mean, I just don't think Byron would be enough. I feel like Naja is at least worth a shot here. Oh my gosh.
Dane's biggest underscore fan says, guys, if we can go below 30%, Terra is cooked.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I could just sit here and spam infinite snakes, I don't even really have to do much, so. We'll have to see. Again, hopefully it will just do a bit more damage than Pierce was doing. We'll just have to see. Right. I got the one that spawns the snakes. I'm taking damage. I gotta get the super first, but after that should be pretty easy, I would think. Man, they really decreased that super rate. Because I got all the snakes to hit, and it's still just not even close. I think on one of the other bosses it did actually do it, but it doesn't seem to be doing it here. Game cut out for a sec there as well, I don't know why. Yeah, that is...
Dust Brawl says
wild.
Dane Lemmy joined PLS.
Dusty's been asking for like 30 minutes.
Jacob at Random says LMAOI have 44 notifications cause of law by Mike's video on Roblox. I acted like an iPad kid.
Yeah, Naja just is not getting enough. They really reduced healing and supercharge rate here. I think I just kind of want to try Sirius. I don't know. Again, the issue, like the Terra doesn't even do that much damage. The main issue is simply that Terra has so much health, it's insane. What about Melody? I have the fusion too. Melody would probably do a ton of damage.
Let's go have a look-see. Let's go have a look-see.
And also probably be really fast with fast beats. Get a ton of shield. I think that'd definitely be worth a shot as well. If I could get the good abilities here. The boss is crazy. Yeah, it's certainly something.
Chi-chi-yo-yo, stand by.
Alright. Should we use 5 times?
This is the real people.
I did get more notes. There's gonna be a point there. 6,000 health shield. I'm basically just treating power like the heist save here. Having the 5 supers is a bit pointless. At least if I run low on health, I can really easily heal up while still doing damage. Also incredibly fast with all the notes. I guess the hyper
Dust
note
Brawl
stack
says
too.
people taking my Daney Waney. Jack the Bad Random says Dane fell off. Jack the Bad Random says use Hank Bro.
I tried Hank.
Underscore fan says screw bull.
I tried Hank. The issue
Jack the
is
Bad
that
Random says Hank and Healer. Safadina 10 says the boss is crazy. Dust Brawl says Dane use Blowbird. Yellow Banana B5 I says go Lou and stun him. Dust Brawl says
yeah,
OW
actually.
happened with Melody.
Wait, hang on.
Must
hang
have been the win. Jack the Bad Random says do Hank BRP.
on. Wait, actually, does that work?
Cosmic Brawl says aw ye Dane favorite brawler Melody.
Wait, hang on.
Dane's biggest underscore fan
If that-
says Pooh.
If that works with Lou, that'd be
Jack
incredibly
the Bad
broken.
Random says Dane
I
I
feel
can't
like-
find something I need to. What can I do? Like a
Huh?
passion. Need some job for the future cuz I have English. And that's like an additional skill. I need something like maths or SMTH.
Like, you don't know what you want to do for the future, Jack? Well, I mean, obviously I can't
Yellow Banana
tell you
B5
what
I
to
says
do.
yo Dane finally listen to my suggestion.
Well, I mean, if this works, this should be really good, but we'll have to see if it actually
Jack the Bad
works.
Random says I need a skill set.
Also, what did they reduce super cool? Only
Yellow Banana
14%?
B5 I says it does. Cosmic Brawl says make Brawl Stars content Jack and Kalba with Dane.
Right.
Yellow Banana B5 I says get the faster free. Jack the Bad Random says Banana how dare you kick me from club after 1 minute. Jack the Bad Random says at Cosmic Brawls don't be delusional
You guys
now.
know that's not the real
Cosmic
Cosmic,
Brawl
though, right?
says lol.
You guys actually know that's not the real one, right? All right.
Yellow Banana B5 I says my friends were beside me and asked me to. Cosmic Brawl says I am God.
I mean, it does freeze, but it's like 0.1 second freeze. I still don't know if it's worth it though, right? Because Lou's not doing that much
Jack the
damage.
Bad
if
Random
freeze
says I
doesn't
got betrayal
last
today.
that
Kicked
long.
from my French club, joined Bananas and got kicked. Now I am joining N1 Surge's club.
Yeah, I don't think
Jack
Lou's
the Bad
played it
Random
either.
says mighty BS.
I was gonna say, there's no way they'd
Cosmic
let that
Brawl
slip
says
through.
I am real guys.
Well, you are real, sort of. All right. I really want to see if the Sandy thing works, because Sandy can provide heals too.
Jack the Bad Random says I bet you this is headway. Jack the Bad Random says LMFAO.
Because ideally, if we don't stand
Dane's biggest
too
underscore
close,
fan says how about Nita?
Nita could do
Jack
okay.
the Bad Random
maybe,
says I got
actually.
betrayal today, kicked from my French club, joined Bananas and got kicked. Now I am joining N1 Surge's club, mighty BS.
But if you can actually get
Yellow
into that-
Banana B5 I says did they buff the healing star power on Sandy?
I don't know if they buffed it. I just think
Dane's
it's pretty
biggest underscore
underutilized.
fan says how Abu T-Tar versus Terra.
I don't know if Tara's abilities are that good on even the fusion though. At least not for this. Alright, I did get the Sandstorm.
Jack
That's
the
an
Bad
extra
Random
range,
says
which
I
is
did
really
it with
good.
Stefan Ivanov's favorite streamer without losing. George,
Let's
he was on
oh,
Hank
wait,
and I
hang
was
on a
on
minute.
Poco.
It's that small? Why
Jack
is
the
it
Bad
that
Random
small?
says with random.
Are you kidding me? I thought it was the actual super, man. And it doesn't even have the effects of the regular super. But that's garbage.
Yellow Banana B5 I says go berry bro.
We tried berry.
Bootig East says hello bro.
Oh wow,
Jack
he
the Bad
actually.
Random says did y'all try Dynamite? His fusions are good.
We didn't try dynamite yet.
Jack the Bad Random says banana so I can join R equals R club or no.
I mean, the healing on the super for Sandy specifically is actually really good though.
Yellow
500
Banana
health.
B5 I says it's full RN though. Woodig East says where is Stefan? Jack the Bad Random says my mom's making pizza tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
Yellow Banana B5 I says Jack I would let you in but I can't.
But if I had increased super rate, this would be phenomenal. But I think it actually does work
Cosmic
though.
Brawl says Jack join Zippy Club.
The issue is that we're either too close to the boss, which again obviously Hedwig's playing Melody has to get close to the boss, but
Yellow Banana B5 I says Dane doing 10 damage.
is it really 10? Yeah, but look, it actually, like, I'm pretty sure it actually works, though. If we just play ranged brawlers instead, if the boss doesn't know where we are, it'll just sit still.
Yellow Banana
See?
B5 I says yo what? Woodig East says can I join to the Zippy Club? Yellow Banana B5 I says did Hedwig give me that amount of coins? Jack the Bad Random says Dane can you help me P2 or P3 Sandy I wanna be N1 local. Just cause my other name is JXK a Sleepy Boy. And Sandy's title was Sleepy Boy. Now it's the Sleepy. But still it's kinda cool if I main Sandy.
I guess so.
Cosmic Brawl
Okay,
says
look.
who did give those coins? Yellow Banana
It does
B5
work.
I says you.
It actually
Yellow
works.
Banana
Again, the
B5
issue...
I says W Hedwig.
The issue is the supercharger. Wait, you know what? You know what might actually work really well? If we get Bo's super totem, we get Pierce, Bo's super totem, and the Sandy supers. We could probably just hide the entire match, and Tar wouldn't even really do anything.
Yellow Banana B5 I says bro I gambled all just now and imagine if I lost.
The issue right now is we're just not doing any damage. I mean, obviously, Sandy's damage is pretty terrible, but if we could get 2 high DPS brawlers at range. See, like, look at this, the boss doesn't even know what to do.
Says, bro, just give up.
I mean, we might as well at this point. There's no way we do enough damage, actually.
Good night.
But it,
Woodig East says 15.
but guys, it does actually work. Like, I'm not crazy on that. Also, if I remember correctly, Bo's nanos are actually really good because he gets like infinite bombs or something. I don't have the fusion for it, but +2 mines or unlimited mines. And I guess +2 would probably be the best. Actually, I guess just having the supercharger would probably still be better, but I feel like that's not a bad strategy here. Because if we stay far away from the boss in the super, the boss will literally just stand still. And again, we still haven't
East
tried
says, Dan,
Kenshi
how late
yet.
is it for you, me? 15:45.
It's only 9:40 a.m. for me.
Yay! Woohoo!
You guys just want me to try... But I don't think it's worth running Bo for your guys' supers, though. Let me try
Dane's
Kenji if
biggest
you guys want to
underscore
try
fan
that.
says Hedwig go Bo. OURMUS says man you or lucky you have a great tablet, not like me, I have a laggy tablet, like
Oh.
it's slow, it's like a McDonald's tablet.
McDonald's tablet.
I fight for my ancestors.
Alright. Let me try Kenji because
Woodig East says so 6-hour difference we got.
yeah, it's a pretty big difference. I guess ideally I run the second star power because I don't think there's a point to having the bigger slices. The bigger slices usually just make the super take longer.
Today's special, brother, sashimi style.
And what's nice too about Kenji is if
Woodig East says
gets
it's gonna
infinite
go to Greece in
supers.
October.
oh you are nice.
Dust Brawls says let me join.
This you've been asking for like an hour, man. Oh my gosh.
Ugh, did someone here unfollow me?
Ems? Oh well, I guess Ems does get a lot of damage off that one ability. It's not a bad idea.
OURMUS says bro I want to donate to you money like super chat since when I can is it when you hit 5k subs?
It's actually 5k subs is for
Woodig East says
is for the
Bedward.
Supercell program. I only need to hit 3k hours actually. We're almost at 2,000 hours right now.
Dust
We're
Brawl
about
says
2/3
W
of the way
happened to
there.
Melody? Must have been the win.
Let's see if this actually. Even with that, it's not quite infinite supers, but it's very
Woodig
cool.
East says Hedwig can use them to me too.
Yeah, that's still not too bad as long as I get that ability. It's like every other hit. Oh my god. Man, I was. If we if we had the bow totem, maybe I'd have infinite supers, but even Kenji, I don't think is gonna do enough damage. Is there anyone else here? I know Angelo technically does a lot off the 3 shots, but I still don't think it'd be enough. Just quite. I might just have to go back to Hank, because I can't come up with a brawler that can do enough damage otherwise. Yeah, the issue though with Hank is that there's so much
Dane's biggest
knockback.
underscore fan says I am going Ruffs.
Ruffs? What are Ruff's abilities? I don't even. It starts with a hypercharge, deals more damage to super, and fires additional projectile.
Woodig East says Dane, how many subs for a code in Brawl Stars you cause when you get it? I am gonna use it for life.
Oh man,
Dane's biggest
that's gonna be
underscore
hard.
fan says
Woodig
I will
East.
give you a good super in hyper.
All right, well, yeah, we'll just have to try
Sandwich?
Hank again. It's the only thing that seems to do enough damage consistently, and I have his fusion, so it's still really hard to pull off with the knockbacks, but
I might be a shrimp, but I ain't no
it's
wimp.
really all we have here.
I might
Dust
be a
Brawl
shrimp,
says
but I ain't
Dane,
no
let me
wimp.
join LWEASE.
Louise. I don't know who Louise is, but I'm sure they'll let you join Dust.
Woodig
God.
East says, hey, you forgot Anthony. Dust Brawl
Well,
says just 9% till I go.
I'm a wimp.
Dane's biggest underscore fan says, man, I should go kick.
Well, the thing is, Anthony, if I call you Anthony, because we had some new people here, if I call you Anthony, they might not know who I'm talking to. Right, I think they know now. I'll just call you Anthony, though. If we were gonna do the Hank thing, though, I think we probably should have still went with healers. Like, you guys should probably just play, like, hit
Woodig
and
East says, okay.
bow or something. Did I even get the full heal one? 'Cause I might go down before I get it. Okay, I did get it, but like get on the ball. Good. I think if I'm gonna play Hank, I think you guys just need to use healers.
Thrilled to be here.
Because you guys don't even need to do damage if I'm playing Hank, because Hank already does so much damage. Like literally anything just to keep me
Dust
alive.
Balls says Gert.
Like whatever healer you have a fusion on, I guess. I feel like Poco would be the most ideal other choice. But even Pam might not be that bad.
Dust Brawls says bark bark art. Legend Hedwig says I gave all my coins away. Legend
All of them?
Hedwig says lol.
What do you mean?
Dust Brawls says guys can't me join.
Something smells fishy.
Dust Brawls says let me
Don't start believing.
Does that, I don't know why
EJOINNN.
you're tripping so much, man. Oh my gosh.
Oh, did I smell too?
I don't think it'll let us
Dane's
ready
biggest
up with
underscore
2 kids.
fan says Hedwig let me go kit. Dust Brawls says yo what is that sound loudly crying.
What sound?
Money, money, money.
That sound? Is that the sound
Dane's
you're referring
biggest
to,
underscore
Dust?
fan says that the only healer I have.
The only one? You don't have any of the other ones? I'm assuming you mean the only
Dust
healer you
Brawls
have with
says
fusion.
Dane how you do that.
How'd I do what?
Woodageist says when friends. Dane's biggest underscore fan says that's a half pussy.
Again, friendly battles wouldn't be for some hours, Anthony.
Dust Brawls says Dane SWAO me for DHEVA.
I
Dust
hope
Brawls says DHEVA.
that we got the right hit power this time.
Dust Brawls says dirt. Dust Brawls says R. Dust Brawls says R. Dust Brawls says R.
What in the heck
Dust
is
Brawls
happening?
says R. DMF. Dust Brawls says bar.
Is that, was Diva glitching there because there's so many knockbacks?
Woodageist says mod ban Dust Brawls for 5 minutes.
See, that's what I was gonna say. I'm worried that Kenji is still just gonna. Oh, Kenji has the same losing animation as Gray on that skin. They just aggressively float in a circle.
Let me see your war face.
Again, ideally I get the full heal one, but it shouldn't even matter as long as Kit has the infinite healing.
Dane's biggest underscore fan says no Kenji.
Again, I thought Kenji might be worth it. Not having infinite supers, even with the right ability, is kind of a huge letdown, though. Because it worked on other bosses before, but I feel like they've seen people like cheesing, and then they
Dane's
started
biggest
reducing the
underscore
rates.
fan says I didn't get the infinite
Yeah, I know.
heal last round.
Yeah, it looked like it was still glitching or something, though, right? Like you're sort of starting to like glitch off of me, even though it was still healing.
Woodageist says when you can make a vid with me.
That's a.
Dane's
You
biggest
just have to hit me up
underscore
on.
fan says yay.
You just have to hit me up on Discord, Anthony. We'd have to come up with something, and we'd have to see when I had time. But we could potentially do a collab. Yeah, obviously it's pretty hard for me to find free time, but I'd never turn down the idea. All right. Okay, I feel like this again should work rather well. Because as long as I don't go down, I could just do a ton of damage. Also, the boss actually has 1,000,000 health. I was joking. I didn't think it was that much.
Let me see your
Woodigist says no, I don't have Discord.
Alright, I got the 2 really good abilities. You don't have... Well, it's going to be really hard to come up with the time to... And, you know, what we're going to do. Then I don't know how else we would communicate otherwise. But.
Woodigist says I am on Mount Dad iPad, always BTW.
On your dad's iPad. Right. I'm really hoping
Woodigist says mine.
infinite heals with the healing the damage every like whatever second should be incredible. It should be nearly impossible to get me down with the kid sitting on top of me.
Woodigist says did.
It might actually be worth it this time.
Woodigist says did me mod PLS.
Anthony, again, we have to get to 4,000 watch hours before I tell you guys what plan I had for that. We still went down? How? I don't understand.
Woodigist says give me mod.
I thought for sure that, because we had the infinite heals on that one too, I think. We were actually doing so well.
Woodigist says a deal $2,000.
We're already about to get 2,000, but I do a giveaway for that. It's been in the title for like weeks now. We're actually probably gonna hit it tomorrow.
Fan says once Poco died, we lost.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know if there's any way we could keep Poco alive though.
Woodigist says 2,500 hours. Dane's biggest underscore fan says we had no more heals.
Well, I think if you want me to get there quicker, you simply just have to, again, you know, watch
Legend
more
MTV
videos or tell more people
Glober.
about the streams. Oh right, Glober. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah, maybe Glober would work better. I mean, if you run the one that heals yourself, that might be enough.
Legend MTB says me go him.
Yeah, I think that's worth a shot.
To smell reductive.
Woodigist says why?
Because that's been the plan the whole time, man.
Legend MTB says Dane when you giving the shout out.
I didn't forget Hedwig again. Probably, I'm hoping today. I really got to get caught up on the upload simply because I got to do another giveaway once we hit 2,000 watch hours as well. So, again, probably after the stream today, I'm hoping. If not, it would be after the stream tomorrow, but certainly going to try and get caught up soon. I'm hoping Eve has the right one. I do have the full heal supers. We are losing out on a huge source of damage because I didn't get the...
Woodigist says nah fall.
Oh my god. I didn't get the extra damage ability. Yeah, even with Kit, if we don't have a secondary healer, we just fall immediately. I think the reduced rate on Glopert is still just a bit too much, though. Also, it's level 9 as well, so that's also probably gonna decrease it significantly. Is there anything else? don't know if there's anything that could possibly do better than Poco.
Dane's biggest underscore fan says go Barry
Oh,
Headway.
right, yeah, Barry, maybe. Because if you could get the ice cream more heals, that would
Legend
certainly...
MTB says I have him P8.
Oh, man.
Legend MTB says power.
I don't think anyone else is going to have the fusion on Hank, though. What about Ash with the rats? Because wouldn't he get infinite supers from that? Yeah, I just don't know how much they decayed the rates on each
Wooldig says, when I can
brawler.
be in your club, kick someone PLS.
Well, Anthony, I'm not the club leader, so that would be up to Big Nub to decide that. I mean, Daryl can technically do the same thing with the every 8 seconds he deals.
Legend MTB
or
says,
he
Dane,
fires
you
at
must
360
make her
degrees.
own club.
I must. Well, I don't know if Big Nub would be too happy about that, though. Damage gives 40% tap shield.
Wooldig says, say it when he comes and say that me wants it.
I don't think Daryl will do any better than Hank if he has the, you know, every time he takes damage one. Just does so much damage.
Legend MTB says, I think bro's an iPad kid.
Yeah.
Wooldig says, yeah, you must make a club in a sec, I join. Dane's biggest underscore fan says, how about Oshus? Wooldig says, who an iPad
You mean
kiss?
serious, Steve?
Legend MTB says, you.
I mean, it might be a nice distraction.
Wooldig says, kid. Dane's biggest underscore fan says, Otis.
I'd be very surprised if Otis
Dane's biggest
worked.
underscore fan says, try Otis.
I could try if I could get the silence duration increase, maybe. It's his super. If I'm gonna use Otis, I feel like we're gonna need Bo again, right? Because the super rate's just gonna be decreased too much, even if I get the increased silence duration. I won't be able to use it enough. I just don't think we'll be able to do enough damage still. Hank's the only one that's proven to do enough damage so far. The issue is that we can't keep him alive long enough.
Fight for peace.
Alright. Certainly give this a shot here.
Wooldig says, Legend MTB, you're not even a legend.
Roasted. I didn't
Legend
even,
MTB says, how do you know?
I didn't even get the other one. At least, I mean,
Legend
plus one
MTB
projectile
says I could be.
might still help me get the super somewhat faster. Bro, what? Alright, it's showing the stun, but the Tara's just gonna do her attacks anyway, apparently. Oh my god. So it apparently doesn't even matter if Tara's silenced, they're just gonna attack
and
anyway.
poops on his elf. Wooldig says self.
I thought you were talking about elves on the shelves for a second there. The stun's not that bad, but it just doesn't work.
Says an iPad is. Legend
None of the
MTV
stuns
says,
actually
what
seem
is
to
bro
work
saying?
on this boss.
Wooldig says and dumb. Wooldig says and mean.
Maybe I should just try
Woodageist
Mina.
says and we. Woodageist says we.
Steve has to go.
9,500 nem rola.
That's all.
Alright, guess we'll just have to run it with a rando then.
Legend MTB says dust.
Oh right, yeah, is he still here?
Woodageist says Peas own himself.
I don't think Dust is
Woodageist
online
says
anymore. Because he said he was running out of battery. I think he ran out of battery. Yeah. Alright, let's see what else we can try here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to switch back to Pierce and hope that we get a good enough rando.
Woodageist says yay 9%. Woodageist says yeah. Legend MTB says I think at Woodageist thinks that tough. Legend MTB says saying pee and poo. Legend MTB says wilted flower.
It's better than the alternative swear words, I suppose. Alright, let's see who we get for the random. That's what I'm intrigued to see. Are we gonna get a good player here? Alright, we got the kid.
Legend MTB says SH*T.
Yeah, that one.
Step aside or step into
Woodageist says I was saying swear word.
Swear word.
Gotta go lick myself.
Is Buster actually able to do a decent amount of damage? Again, I can't even tell. I mean, it seems like it's doing a pretty decent amount. Unfortunate that.
Woodageist says Legend MTB.
Yeah, I mean, I actually could run bow with the super increased
Legend
charge
MTB
rate.
says Lil Bro thinks poo is a swear word. Legend MTB says pensive face scissor wilted flower. Woodageist says you a SH*T person.
I'm wondering if
Guy says you.
if Hedwig deflects the shots and I still walk into them, I feel like I'd still die in 2
Legend MTB
seconds.
says whoa so tough. Green Cube Guy says stop fighting.
Hey, Green
Legend
Cube guy.
MTB says Shiva me timber. Green Cube Guy says stop fighting or time out. Green Cube Guy says if you don't stop. Woodageist says he started it with calling a iPad id. Woodageist says me. Woodageist says kiss. Woodageist says kid.
I still can't believe the term iPad kid is now derogatory.
Legend MTV says Lil still mad and can't even spell. Legend MTV says wilted flower. Green Cube Guy says stop bruh. Woodageist says SSST. Woodageist says I hate you Legend MTV. Green Cube Guy says brew.
What is our random
Legend
doing?
MTB says okay.
Oh my gosh.
Legend MTB says thumbs up.
Wait, let me hang on. Oh, Dust is here. Yeah, I want to see if I
Legend
can't
MTB
run.
says yes Dust is here.
Let me run bow.
Woodagis
and see
says
if I
you are a
can
dumb A*S legend
help
MTB.
you get more
Dust Brawls
supers.
says yes. Dust Brawls says yes. Green Cube Guy says okay bro. Dust Brawls says yes. Green Cube Guy says timeout. Legend MTB says whoa shiv me timber swearing. Dust Brawls says W happened?
Is there even, I don't know if either of these star powers are going to be useful at all because stuns just don't seem to work here.
Cosmic Sea Brawls says should I stay Buster?
I mean, you only have him at level 5, but I think the damage that it does is the same
Green Cube
regardless.
Guy says MTBI timed you for 1 minute cause you were fighting and wowed for 10 minutes for swearing.
I feel like this
Green
is going to
Cube
run out
Guy
of
says
battery.
Dane is
before we
that
can.
fair?
I think that's
Cosmic
more
Sea
than
Brawls
fair.
says,
Green
I
Cube
mean
Guy.
I have 5 accounts lol.
That is also true.
Cosmic Sea Brawls says so I'm on this account now. Zombucha says what kind of drama did I miss?
I don't know, Zambucha. Apparently, Anthony and Hedwig don't really like each other that much or something.
Green Cube Guy says some fight.
Right. Again, hopefully the super totems
Cosmic Sea
helpful
Brawls
here.
says wilted flower.
I don't even know if my
Zombucha
nano
says
powers are gonna
wait
be that
who is
good.
Anthony?
Oh, I got my own supercharge rate. I don't know if that affects you guys when I use the totem though. I don't think.
Green Cube Guy says anyways where is Nub? I haven't seen him in a while.
Actually, wow. I get my mines really fast actually. It's not too bad. Pretty hard to get the boss to walk over. Where's Big Man? Well, he said he's working 2 jobs.
Green
So
Cube Guy says Zom it's Woodagis.
frankly, I'm surprised when he's able to show up at all. Having the unlimited mines is pretty useful too.
Zombucha says oh thanks Cube.
I got like 1 billion mines on the ground.
Green Cube Guy says NP. Cosmic Sea Brawls says nerd face necktie shorts. Cosmic Sea Brawls says hi Zom.
Bro, what's the deal with the boss not setting off my mines so easily? Like, I'm surprised they're not all just going
Zombucha
off.
says you guys were doing this for 1 hour over and over only for the star drop.
I guess
Zombucha
so.
says hi Cosmic.
I mean, I don't really mind either way.
Cosmic Sea Brawls says I'm Hedwig Zom.
Okay, we're actually, guys, we're
Cosmic
actually
Sea
doing
Brawls
decent
says
damage
Brawl.
here.
Cosmic Sea Brawls says Moa.
So this nano for this nano for bow is actually rather good though, because you actually do basically get infinite supers, even if they're not that crazy. Okay, it looks like we'll actually finally get through the
Zombucha
boss.
says, brother, I wanted to tell you to not waste your time with this, but to push BB instead. I know you said you were pushing grip
Yes,
right now,
yes.
but listen.
Oh my gosh. We're so close though. I really think we could get it with this actually though. Again, it shouldn't take that much longer. Again, it's pretty
Cosmic
ridiculous.
Sea
It's only
Brawl
worth a few
says
star
this
drops.
has taken
though.
an hour's on.
Again, I'll probably just be pushing ranks for the rest of the time anyway, so it's really not that big a deal. We're so close. 70k health left.
Cosmic Sea
Oh,
Brawl
no.
says just to get stage 4. Zambucha says you can push grip anytime you want DCZ. He doesn't have any good fusions, but BB has insane ones.
I was gonna say this solo man if we can't get him right now. Oh, come on. Oh, you've got to be joking. Alright, here's my question though. Am I actually doing enough on bow, or should I just switch over to Pierce? Because we're really, really close there. Oh my gosh. BB with the range I know
Cosmic
is
Sea
really
Brawl
good.
says let me play Poco. Zambucha
I'll try
says
Poco
trust me
again.
on this and do me a favor, start pushing BB instead of grip until the end of this season, and then you can continue pushing grip. Thank me later.
I believe you,
Dust
Zom.
Ball
I
says
just
stop using Buster cuz the 10k nano has a cooldown.
Oh, does it? Wait, it actually does? Is that is that true? Bro, that's a huge
Dust Brawl
nerf
says
if that's
yes.
the case.
Cosmic Sea Brawl says it doesn't.
It doesn't say anything about that though, so if it does, I wouldn't know. Unless you're talking about the fact that it
Cosmic
takes so
Sea
long to get
Brawl
the super.
says every super is 10k. Dust Brawl says it takes like 10, then reflects all.
I mean, Bo wasn't that bad. I wish I had his nano just so I could try
Dust
and
Brawl says I tried it.
guarantee I get the one ability, but
I fight for my ancestors.
because if you're gonna stick on Juju, I feel like just being able to
Zambucha
give you more
says, "Dane,
grease
please."
is pretty good as well.
Cosmic Sea Brawl says in Brawl area it worked fine. Cosmic Sea Brawl
Brawl
says
arena.
and was up.
So, yeah, I guess it would be there, right? So I think it would still block the turret shots, right? Especially on the last one, even if the OG
Zambucha
turrets.
says this is such a waste of time, loudly crying.
It
Dust
can't.
Brawl says Terra shots 9, it takes like 2 project, then the other 7 bounces.
Well, again, Zom, I'm not rushing for trophies though. That's the thing, right? And I don't think BB would be that hard
Dust
to
Brawl
push
says
regardless.
so only 20k DMG. Dust Brawl says per super.
Well, I mean, again, in a regular match, Dust, I don't even think that would matter because it's already so much damage, but I guess here it does. Yeah, hopefully I just get the increased charge rate again, because being able to hit with all those mines was pretty useful, I think.
We must fight for peace.
Ah, man. Alright, I can still get +2 mines, I guess. And it should be easier to hit them now.
Zambucha says that you have only some days left till this season ends, and actually right now it was never easier to push any brawler like BB right now. It's basically free Prestige 3.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to get a Prestige because it's easy, I'd rather actually get the satisfaction of getting it. Also, this is just really unfortunate not getting the other ability because I can't actually put down infinite mines. So it's going to be really hard to actually try to get Tara to walk over them specifically. It is still doing a lot of damage.
Zambuja says I'll bet OJ is going to make a video about fighting this boss.
Oh, certainly. I just don't know what the cheese would be. I bet you, if he hasn't posted it yet, he's probably still trying to figure out what that is. Again, I'm not seeing anything like obviously broken here besides, you know, just being able to get those infinite kit heals. I feel like what the strategy would be for cheese is literally just infinite kit heals onto the hang, and then you just need some other healer, because even that's still not enough. Because it was actually working fine. It's just
have you tried Pierce yet?
Yeah, we tried Pierce a couple of times. Again, the only reason I'm running Bow is because Dust wants to do Juju, so I'm trying to get as many of those as I can. I feel like maybe I should just try Nita, honestly. 'Cause I don't know if the boss can deal with both of the spawns. Plus, Nita's bear gets a ton of health. It's like 20,000 or something on one of the abilities. I don't know if I have Refusion though, but I probably should try Nita actually, if we don't get it this time. I mean, the Snare Bear does work for like 0.1 seconds, so I guess it's still worth choosing it over the other one. If I run Nita, I feel like I'm gonna want Hyper Bear for the extra damage, but at the same time, I want the heals as well. But I guess if we already have Poco, I can probably just run Hyper Bear. I feel like I'm still just not doing enough as Bow here, especially not without the infinite might or the increased charge rate.
Dane's biggest underscore fan says, did you complete any yet?
We were literally within like 5%, but we didn't quite make it.
C Brawl says no. Dane's biggest underscore fan says, good thing we didn't do this in the daily bid.
Yeah, I guess that would have taken forever, Diva. I think I'm gonna try Nita on this next one. I bet that would work because Nita's bear gets so much health. It's like 30k or something. Like it's just a ton of health on the right nano. And I just don't feel like I'm doing enough on both. So let me try Nita here. I think I might have the fusion.
But why to waste time with this? Dust Brawls says we need 8-bit.
8-bit? Maybe. But again, this 120% more health one is actually insane.
East says, guys, why I stared fighting cause legend MTB called me a iPad kid.
You guys are still going on about that. Alright, so the stun's gonna be useless. 5%
Dust Brawls says ME is iPad kid.
Alright. This is probably the best loadout here, I think.
Cosmic C Brawls says only cause you said you were on our iPad and were saying poop.
Let me run the heal.
Woodigist says I only wanted to explain. Zambucha says, Dane, what is that Nita skin pouting?
You guys still don't like this Nita skin.
Cosmic C Brawls says average 4-year-old. Cosmic C Brawls says
I definitely think we can get it with this one. I really hope I get very high health Bruce, though.
Woodigist says I am 9 WTF I am not 4.
Guys, I think you gotta keep the brawling in
says
the game.
My game crashed.
It crashed?
Zambucha says
come
lol.
on. Or at least I get charge over time, but obviously the health is way better. It's gonna be such a small charge over time, though. Oh my god. I could probably still do a lot more damage with the Nita Bear, though. Down in 2 seconds. I am definitely dealing more damage with Nita, I think, DPS-wise. Alright, the Hyper Bear should stay up after. Never mind. I really need that extra health, Nano. Oh my god.
Zambucha says, brother, I advise keep your aims as a secret on the internet, well, at least until you're 18. Wounded East says, you want to say, okay, let's start it, you a Seismic Sea Brawls, you're a loser, take the L, ha ha ha.
Alright, how about I try...
Says, wow, so tough.
How about I try Jesse? This wants to give up on this already. If I don't get the health one man on Nita, it just does nothing. Because the bear dies way too fast. I bet Jesse with double turrets would actually go pretty hard though. If I could get that one. I don't think Penny with the double turrets would be that crazy, even though she has the one that fires faster.
By the way, Dane, what does the Nita skin supposed to mean? Pouting cross mark.
What's it supposed to mean?
Cosmic Sea Brawls says Shiba Me Timbers.
Burst fire plus 1 more projectile and travels 100% further. Cannon attack speed. Yeah, so if you could get cannon attack speed, it might not be that bad, but let me see what Jesse's is. I know she can also spawn like 2 turrets. Main attacks fire twice, energy orb split into 2 and travel further. So they don't fire faster, but it's just the fact that if you put a pet right on top of the Tara, it seems to get destroyed.
Says, and by the way, Legan MTB
seconds.
has said to a swear word. Cosmic Sea Brawls says is saying take the L and ha 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 meant make me mad lol wilted flower.
I think we might have lost.
Cosmic Sea Brawls says once. Woodigist says SSSSST.
Let me see what the Juju one is, because I'm wondering why he likes that one specifically. With attack? Oh, it's because the attack is plus 50%. Yeah, that's probably why. I do have the fusion, so it might not be that bad an idea to start running.
Yellow
Juju
Banana
myself.
B5 I says, how is bro stuck in this level for 30 minutes?
Because we haven't come up with the best brawlers to run yet, I guess.
Zambucha says, I mean, why the FAAHHH would you spend 500 gems on this color variation of the original skin that was free BTW?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's going to be rare if this many people hate to run it, technically, Zom, but I do agree. I wish there was a bit more effects for it to be a hypercharged skin, right? Because nothing even happens when you use the hypercharge button besides, you know, the Nita
Cosmic
getting
Sea
bigger.
Brawls says, Dane, can we play trophies instead? Cosmic Sea Brawls says,
well, Hedwig, I would be doing ranked otherwise anyway, so if you don't want to do this anymore, again, I'll probably just do it with randoms, finish it off quick, and then, you know, just run ranked again. You want to try Tick? Head size increase damage.
Cosmic
Sea
Sea
super
Brawls
used twice
says,
might not be
okay.
that bad, I guess. I guess we could give that a shot. Slowing the enemy is going to be pointless, so spawning with this shield would be better than this one, I guess.
Zambucha says, no, I mean this one you have quiped is a color variation that costs 500 gems. The original one was for free. One don't know what kind of millionaire would buy that anyway.
What a millionaire. Again, it's just the fact that it's exclusive, Zom. Like, I had the gems for it at the time because of the Squad Busters reimbursement. Unfortunately, I didn't get super over time, but I do have increased damage on my attack. So
Zambucha says, okay, brother.
Yeah, actually, you do almost kind of get infinite super.
Wounded East says Stream Cosmic Ball and Legend MTV.
I didn't even look. I don't know what our random's running here.
Cosmic Sea Brawls says okay fine. Cosmic Sea Brawls says my bad. Zambuja says I don't know why is Cosmic arguing with this guy.
I honestly have no idea.
Cosmic Sea Brawls says I'm Hedwig Zom. Zambuja says
Our random playing counts with extra damage. I think ideally you just throw Grigri as far away as possible. Because if the Grigri's too close, it just gets sucked in and dies anyway in 2 seconds.
Buddha East says Dane when haircut. Zambuja says what have you done with Cosmic?
Cosmic's going to school, guys. Like literal school, apparently. He would be here otherwise, I'm pretty sure. But you know how schools are about having phones in the class and watching streams about Brawl Stars in the middle of the class.
Cosmic Sea Brawls says I ate the real Cosmic. Zambuja says so you renamed your account to Cosmic Brawl just to keep his spirit in here?
I think it's more nefarious than that, let's pretend that's the reason.
Zambuja says ball. Cosmic Sea Brawl says I mean technically he is here cause I ate home.
Might just go down here if my teammates are already down because I can't really escape Tara at that point. Oh jeez. The random didn't really do all that much there, unfortunately.
Back on the grind.
Who the heck is this? This is I mean, it looks like they're also on impossible, so if they actually want to try and help us here. I really wish I had the fusion on Mina, because if I could get the healing and the basically infinite reloads, that'd probably be really good as well.
Wodig East says I can't play then, but when you start for you 8 p.m. then I can.
All right.
Zambuja says wait, how is Legend Hadwing able to type in YT chat and play at the same time?
That's a mystery I don't know if any of us will ever solve though. Oh my gosh.
Wodig East says after summer. Cosmic Sea Brawls says skill.
What is
Zambuja
super...
says is this actually real Cosmic just pretending to be Legend Hedwig?
No, Zam, you
Cosmic Sea Brawls says
you
number.
can literally see his name has
Cosmic
extra
Sea
letters.
Brawls says I am Hedwig.
Oh my gosh. I think bro is too convincing.
Woodigist says I can do that to type and play Brawl.
I think I still just... I mean, if he's gonna run...
Cosmic Sea Brawl says I will tell you on
Blober.
Discord if you want.
I might just try the Hank thing again.
But I ain't no wimp.
Because even if I go down a lot, as long as I can get enough damage in while I'm up, it shouldn't really matter.
Hey, over to the front.
Yeah, well, I got the really good abilities here for this mode. I think I want to stay far away at least until I get my super. It's too risky to go down until then otherwise.
Woodigist says, Dane, how old is your mom?
Anthony, why on earth would I randomly
says,
expose
do
that?
you have an extra limbs or you just playing with one hand and with the other you typing? If yes, then with that hand are you gooning while playing Star Nova?
You know, I actually got a prompt to turn on one hand mode.
Cosmic Sea
Zambucha.
Brawl says yes.
Like, that's actually a thing phones have, apparently. I don't know how it works, because obviously I've never used it, but apparently there is such a thing as one-hand mode. Actually, wait, hang on. If I go down, and I spawn in with the shield, I can't get knocked back, so as long as you guys can survive long
Woodigist says, then I know how old your mom was when you were born.
But why would you need to know that info? Wait a minute. Wait, the Globert stun actually works on the boss. The only stun that actually seems to do anything. Because I noticed I was able to get more supers off. I think that's
Cosmic
because
Sea
of the
Brawl
supers.
says I'm using one hand mode.
You're using
Cosmic
one
Sea
hand.
Brawl says kind of.
Okay, we actually
Zambucha
got
says,
it.
so you playing Star Nova with one hand and with the other you gooning, so that means you has to have one extra limb to be able to type on YT chat at
Oh
the
well,
same
actually,
time.
it's not just a star drop; it's a chaos
Cosmic Sea
drop.
Brawl says I type with my foot.
Let's see what did we
Woodigist
spend
says,
30
I
minutes
just
on?
wanted to know,
Got
and
a
then I
super
know
rare
in which year to when you were born.
50 power points. All right, there's
Cosmic
still
Sea
one
Brawl
more.
says shushing
Oh
face.
my gosh.
Something smells fishy.
I mean, yeah. Even if I just keep respawning, it's enough here.
Woodigist
Just
says
to keep
air.
aggressively spamming the super. Again, if I get those two abilities, I think we could definitely get it. Because it really, really is a shame to lose out on the extra damage.
Cosmic Sea Brawl
Right.
says carbon
I
monoxide.
didn't get the full heal, but we could probably still make it work without it.
Zambucha says OIC brother is multitasco MG, but I am proud that gooning on Star Nova is one first place thumbs up.
Because I think the cheese
Woodigist
literally
says
just is you play Hank. Again, the cheese of it is that you actually have to stay alive.
Woodigist says how old are you all god? Cosmic Sea Brawl says I know thanks.
Oh, it's gonna be a real shame not healing as much on that super. If I can just get as close as I can when I respawn in, maybe. I don't even have the super yet. Just trying to get it first.
Woodigist says headwind.
We could probably still get it. It's just gonna be.
Cosmic Sea Brawl says Wounded East says Dane.
I might not even need to get on top of the boss here. Having the shield gadget is very helpful.
Wounded East says Hedwig A. Wounded East says, how old are you, Hedwig?
I might actually need both of those correct abilities now. Because it's so hard to stay up without that healing.
I might be a shrimp, but I ain't no
Sharks existed before trees.
If this really is the cheese that OJ comes up with, I'm gonna be kind of sad because it it actually requires that you kind of have the Hank fusion. I feel
Legend
like.
Hedwig says you can find her in Discord somewhere.
I feel like people probably shouldn't be exposing their age on the internet, but I can't really stop
Legend
you guys.
Hedwig says search for JT.
Come on, I got the bubble size again. Yeah, I'd at least get the taking damage torpedoes. I feel like it's absolutely necessary, but
Wounded East says, but I don't have Discord.
at least
Legend
it's easier
Hedwig
to hit
says
far
exactly.
away, I guess.
Zambucha says, why can't I say crying? Wounded East says, penguin blue waving tear.
I have to
Dane's
wait for the
biggest
respawn. I
underscore
can't
fan
heal.
says
him
any
now.
progress.
Well,
Legend
we
Hedwig
got through that
says,
first stage.
Face green
but
smiling. Face green smiling. Legend Hedwig says yes we won one.
we're on impossible
Dane's
2
biggest
now.
underscore fan says stuck who are you doing it with?
This is STR Salt again. I think they're on my friends
Dane's
list. I don't
biggest
remember who it
underscore
was
fan
though.
says oh what was your comp?
We're using the comp that we used on Impossible 1. This is the same one. Again, I don't know why Tick specifically, but he is getting a lot of Tick heads off, I guess. Whether or not we win seems to revolve around Diva. Whether or not I get the 2 correct abilities on Hank, though. Because if I don't get that full heal on the super, it's pretty hard for me to do anything. Even with Glover having the stun and healing. Alright, looks like he's going to try for Kenji this time. Again, I don't think it's going to be much better.
Dane's biggest underscore fan says this comp wow. Wounded East says Dane what if I don't be win 3,000 watch hours and next time your life can I get them?
Next time in my life, maybe. Alright, I keep getting the bubble sizing. It's not really what we want here. It's obviously easier to hit at a range, but
Dane's biggest underscore fan says I wanted to do some practice drafting but this took too long.
oh. Yeah, again, Diva, I don't, besides just, teaching you the general meta or, pointing out the obvious things of which brawlers counter other brawlers, I just don't know that how much we can really do. Because what you'll find kind of funny, Diva, and I was going to say this, I didn't quite say it yet,
Wounded
so.
East says Dane.
Yes, Anthony. What I didn't say just yet, Diva, is that when they had the votes for which maps
Legend Hedwig
were going to be
says
in
Dane
tomorrow's
is
tournament.
tomorrow.
Oh. I feel so useless without the other ability, man.
Wounded East says can you carry me?
Carry you in what, Anthony?
Dane's biggest underscore fan says Dane continue with the voting thing you were saying.
So they have that vote on their Discord server for what maps people wanted to choose. Every single map I voted for was already the one that everyone else was already majority voted for. So again, I'm really not that worried about the drafting or what maps they are. Well, at least STR Assault actually has the Kenji Fusion. I still don't know if it's enough healing, really. Or enough supers, I should say.
Woodagis says on collect.
Why can't I just get the good ability? See, it's not even just the fact that you get more healing.
Says, hey, respond.
Prestige unclit. Maybe, Anthony? Again, we'll just have to see how much time I have. Again, because right now the main focus is ranked. But the other thing is, it's not just that you're full healing with Hank on that one ability, it's that you get more torpedoes, which means you can actually spam the
Dane's
super.
biggest underscore fan says, no, like we should know what brawler to bam into fist kick and all of that.
I already know what those answers are, though.
Dane's biggest
I know
fan
them,
says, plus will you be on VC tomorrow?
We could, again, if we're going to do that, though, what I want to do is, because when I was running VC with Strake before, I haven't found a way to make the audio as good for your, when I'm streaming. Yeah, I could just stop streaming right when when we're gonna do it, technically, but I don't know. Right, looks like Salt's gonna try for the Nita strat again. Hopefully he gets the health one. I don't know if he has the fusion ability or not. I think he might. But yeah, he's definitely gonna want the Nita health if he's gonna run
says
Nita.
no PLS, don't do that.
Don't do that?
Legend Hedwig says ye we can VC.
Like you want me to stream, you mean, Diva?
Legend Hedwig says me and Diva VC yesterday.
Alright, I actually got the abilities this time.
Legend Hedwig says ye stream.
Okay.
Dane's biggest underscore fan says yay, why not? Dead Draco 777 to 1 says, can I join if someone leaves?
Yeah. Again, if we complete this, I'm obviously just gonna move on to rank, but if Salt decides that we can't quite get to it. So I feel like we have a really, really good chance right now. Also, this is what I'm talking about. You see how Zanita has so much health? Alright, hang on. Please. Let me just spam it. Oh my
Dane's
god.
biggest underscore fan says I am 16 but my voice is high pitcher though, is that a problem?
Oh my god.
Lunag East says, Dane, when you're done with this not stream, but this can you push me?
Can I push you? Anthony, again, I usually have very awful availability off streams is the thing, so it's really hard to say. Again, I'd probably still just be pushing ranked off streams too, because I only got like a week and I just hit Master, so don't have that much time. Like, see, like the Needs Bear isn't even really going down. It might just be because I'm also distracting the boss. But I feel like this is a pretty good combo here between Nita and...
Lunag East says, and when you're done with rank.
Well, again, I have no idea how long the rank push is going to take. So I'm trying to actually get to the pro tier just to get like the card for it. I really think we can actually get it this time. I did go down, but again, if you guys could just stay alive long enough so I can respawn and just spam the super.
Lunag East says, Dane, this mock ranked is only 7 days.
Yes.
Lunag East says month.
Oh, it's so close. Yes, please. Oh, finally. Oh my gosh. All right.
Lunag East says remaining.
We got a timed best, man. I'm just happy to complete the thing. I don't even care about the time. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see what OJ comes up with this, though, honestly. There's no way you can run anything but
Legend
Hank,
Hedwig says holy healing.
It has to be Hank. There's no way anything else could do better, in my opinion. At least not for timing. All right, we actually got something decent, maybe? Was it worth it? I'm gonna think of 200 power points. So I spent like, what, an hour or two to get 250 power points? All right, well, GG's, guys. Again, that was certainly difficult, but only because the boss has so much health. The boss's attacks and stuff are, they're actually not that bad, especially with range brawlers. But it's just the fact you need to do, like, what was that, 1,000,000 health worth of damage or something? It's even higher on Impossible too. Let me rewind the stream and actually see what it was, because I gotta know what the heck. How much health do they expect you to take out within like 5 minutes? Is it still 1,000,000? Alright, it's 1,000,000.
Wounded East says 7 remaining days when ranked stoked S after that push me.
Right. Well, actually, there's not that much a difference between Impossible and Impossible 2, it looks like. But yeah, that was pretty ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. Especially, what if you guys? Here's my question. I got lucky because I actually have Hank's Fusion. What on earth are you guys supposed to do if you don't have Hank's Fusion though? Because how are you gonna do enough damage otherwise? It's so ridiculous.
Wounded East says Dane.
Yes, Anthony.
Zombucha says it's not readying my comments.
Right. You guys are aware there's no more like increased difficulties on this, right? Like you'd just be trying to get a speed run on it. Guys, because there's no point in us continuing doing this, especially because, again, if anyone's going to get the best time on this thing, it's probably going to be OJ.
Dane's biggest underscore fan says
I don't think I was going to
let's
disagree
do
with that.
one friend power match with one of the maps.
Before you leave? Or I
Dane's
guess I could
biggest
do that.
underscore fan
Well,
says
GG's,
before
guys,
I
again,
leave.
thank you for helping me to
Wounded
actually
East
complete
says,
this,
when the
because
7 days
that was
remaining on rank
ridiculous.
this month, can you then play with me?
Anthony, I'm not really sure what you're asking.
Legend
This
Hedwig
is
says,
there already
let's
is only
do
7
one power
days
match.
left. Are you asking for like after that?
Legend Hedwig says practice.
All right. I think I have to leave the team regardless.
Legend Hedwig says thumbs up, thumbs up.
Power match
Dane's
against
biggest
what, bots?
underscore fan says sorry I couldn't help you.
No, dude, you again that I needed
Wounded
like
East
the
says,
perfect
yeah, after can you push
nanos
with me?
too, dude. So that was just ridiculously hard.
Wounded
There
East
wasn't
says,
that much that
invite
could
me.
be done.
Legend Hedwig says Dane invite me. Legend Hedwig says Endiva.
Right. How are we? We don't have anyone to scrim against though. So what would even? Like, I'm confused what you guys want to do. Anthony says he'll scrim against
Dead
us,
Draco
I guess.
777-1 says can I
You guys
join?
want to scrim against us. Okay.
Legend Hedwig says we must practice.
Okay.
Wounded East says invite me.
If you say so.
Legend Hedwig says ye join everyone.
Yeah, I guess.
Wounded East says invite
I don't
me.
know if it's going to be the craziest practice here, because I don't know how great everyone else is, but alright, we'll get Anthony in. Again, Anthony, I know you said you wanted fair teams, but this is literally my team for
Legend
it, so
Hedwig
I kind of
says
have to play with
invite
them.
Aaron.
Aaron? Do I have Dead Draco friended? I don't know if Dead
Dane's
Draco
biggest
has...
underscore fan says
Hang on, I can
DQNE
just
picked
show...
the right map.
I'll just show the team code, because
Wounded
I might have
East says
unfriended him
okay.
if I remember correctly, because he
Dane's
didn't play
biggest
Squad
underscore
Busters.
fan
But...
says based on the vote. Green
Pick the
Cube
right
Guy
maps.
says sup.
Alright, well, I'll have to take a
Green
second if
Cube
you
Guy
want to do
says
that.
I am back
Alright,
again.
Green Cube Guy, we just barely, literally like a few minutes ago, we just barely beat
Zombucha
Impossible
says
2
Dane, can you
on that
check my Previo's comments? Wounded East says
I'm gonna have
don't
to
worry
scroll a
now
bit,
not
but-
fair is okay.
Here, let me... Alright, it's not reading my comments. If it's not reading them, they might not have even went through, I'm thinking, Zom, because I don't see them. I'm scrolling a lot here.
Dead Draco 777 to 1 says, are we doing 3v3?
So are you playing Star Nova with one hand? All right, yeah, I already heard that one. I don't think whatever you're trying to say, Zom, I don't think it went through. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to try retyping it. All right. Do I have? I was gonna say I don't think I have him friended. So
Legend Hedwig says, my team doing tournament.
All right. Let me check what the maps are.
Legend Hedwig says, so
we can run
practice.
through. We can run through one of each if you guys want. It's only 3, so let's pull it back.
Legend Hedwig says, VC.
It was in polls.
Zambucha says, Cryingman's latest video.
Right now, it looks like it's gonna be Bell's
Dead
Rock.
Draco 777 to 1 says me.
One of them did switch. It was the gem grab one. All right, so it
Zambucha
looks like
says,
it's gonna
check
be
it out.
Bell's Rock, Hard Rock Mine, and Safe Zone for
Legend
heist.
Hedwig says, no me Dane and Diva.
All right.
Legend Hedwig says, Dane VC.
You want a VC right now? Again, we could, but it's gonna make the audio
Dane's
on stream
biggest
a bit
underscore
funky.
fan says, let's VC.
All right. Let me see. We could use the
Dane's
voice
biggest
chat.
underscore fan says, just VC.
We could use the voice chat
Legend
on my server,
Hedwig
I guess.
says, I don't mind.
Anything Brawl Stars has the Brawl Talk voice chat, so just join that, I guess. All right. Again, the audio on stream might get a little funky though, so we'll have to see what happens here. Okay. Is Rhythm Chan trying to join? Okay. Oh, it's just okay. It's just notifying us that Rhythm Chan exists. Okay, I can hear you guys. Okay, so if we are gonna run it again, I figured we could probably at least run maybe through East 3 depending on how much time you have, Diva. But they did. It looks like one of them are gonna switch though. So you can start Bell's Rock double. Well, it was gonna be double switch. Now it's Hard Rock Mine. So it's Rock
says,
Rock
bro, you're offline.
and Safe Zone. Right now, yes, Anthony. I'm checking the maps on Discord.
Dead Draco 777 to 1 says, why is the screen black?
Because I unplugged it. Or again, the audio is going to be a little whack anyway, just because we're in a voice call, so. Alright, I guess you guys will have to play with the
Zambucha
bot.
says, how high is Crow in the meta right now?
Zom, do you want to play against us for practice here? You could practice yourself too, I guess.
Dust Brawls says, let me join.
Dust wants to join.
Zambucha says, I can.
Henrik, are you playing soundboard sound effects? Oh my gosh. You can? Right, we could get
Beast
at
says,
least one of
Kunnen
you.
we Super Bowl?
Super Bowl? Well, that's not one of the maps. Again, we're just going to try and run through the maps. Maybe for friendlies, though, Anthony, if you're still here, we can try Super Bowl. Right. Right. So we're...
Woodegeist
the
says,
first
can we
map
Super Bowl?
is Bell's Rock, and we have to turn on the mods. Okay. I think that should be the only one. Right, we gotta invite either
Dust
Zom or
Brawls says, I envy me.
Dust. I'm gonna invite Dust Zom, but only because I feel like he's gonna
Zambucha
get
says,
triggered
I
if I
send
don't.
invite.
Oh, you send invite. I'm inviting Dust Zom, but only because Dust gets very, very triggered if we don't invite him, and I know you'll probably be a bit more lax. You again, I don't know how good these other players are here.
Legend
so
Hedwig says, can H hear me?
yeah, I can.
Legend
I mean,
Hedwig
I
says,
can
can you hear me?
I can turn up the call audio a little bit. Put it closer to the mic, so if you're listening to stream, it'll reverb and. Well, I could certainly hear you.
Dust Brawls says, let me cook.
Everyone should be able to hear you here.
Crowhut says, hi.
Again, we're playing Power Match, so Krok, welcome to the stream. Again, if it's your first time here, which I think it is, if you show up to 3 streams, I'll make you regular so you don't get shadow banned for using emojis, symbols,
Crowhut
or
says,
capital
can we
letters.
push ranked with me and my friend?
Crowhook,
Dust
I
Brawl
would,
says me cook y'all.
but I just hit Masters,
Zambucha says
and
okay.
it doesn't let me play with any. It's like Supercell's rule right now, is if you hit Masters, you have to play with randoms. Otherwise, I would, but again, depending on how high you guys are in ranked anyway, I might not be able to anyway, because I had 2 people on Mythic 2 try to join with me, and again, it wouldn't let us play because the difference between elos was
Crowhut
too
says,
great.
bro, please.
I don't.
Dust
It won't
Brawl
let me,
says,
man.
Dane, that
Like
was
it
patched,
literally.
I believe.
It was patched. Well, Dust, if that's true, then we'd have to try it. Like you'd have to try and join me and see if it lets you play with me or not. They said they might change it, so I would.
Crowhut says, ooh, okay, I forgot, sorry.
Yeah, we
Dust
could try.
Brawl
but...
says, Dane go lose
Go
her
lose my
matches to
matches.
play with him.
Guys, I've come way too far at this point to just lose the matches. Again, I do want to at least try for pro here. All right, so Anthony and Dust ready up, I guess. Again, it doesn't matter which brawlers you choose beforehand because, you know, this is power match anyway. If we're trying to be as accurate to what we'll end up doing anyway. Primo, Bo, and Hank.
Woodig says, okay, I ready up.
All right. Dust is selecting his brawl. I don't know if he knows his power match. It doesn't really matter what he picks. But...
Legend Hedwig says, Moai, Moai, Moai.
Oh my god. Bro has more sound effects than me, I guess.
Money, money, money.
All right.
Zambucha says, who is the dude is the voice chat.
I think it's it's both Hedwig and Dehiva technically, but I think Hedwig's the one playing the goofy sound effects. All right, so again for Bell's Rock here, if we're being spicy, we'd leave Bolt open, but since it's on blue coin, what we ideally want to get rid of
says
is probably gonna be Griff. Because that leaves us with the control for Brock. Again, all brawlers should be maxed here, so that shouldn't matter like it did in ranked, as long as you guys are good with playing any brawler here. But again, Brock is definitely a very safe first pick. Alright, so we'll have to see what they end up going with. So again, the most important part is the first pick. You can't really know the rest of the draft until you see what the enemy starts picking, though, especially on a blue coin. Alright, so they're gonna go with Surge. Wow, and and Shade, okay. I mean, Mina might be justified here simply because they're going with Shade, but I feel like you might honestly want Max more. I don't know. Because I know Max is very meta right now. You get the double dodge.
Zambucha says, Star Nova.
I think I have to run something heavier here just because, again, Shade is very unusual here. Again, I don't want to do this, but I feel like I'm going to have to do this. You have to go with the cheese strat because Shade is already pretty cheesy. All right, see that's the Surge and the Rico are ones I'm expecting. I'm surprised that they would go with Shade, but it looks like Hedwig's not running the okay. Well, let me run the wall break then, if you're gonna have me do it. Okay. So all you gotta do as Doug is keep Shade away. That's literally it. Obviously, you can't do much else besides heal us, though.
Wait, it gave me a prestige 3 title.
Already?
Angel pin.
Oh, you have mine? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Stop the cap. Oh wow, wait, what the heck? It actually did. That's hilarious. Alright.
Zambucha says, why doesn't Brock has ranked skin voice lines?
I don't know, Zam. They're gonna fix that eventually, I'm sure, but it might just be because they're away on Bro, Hedwig, you get to try out the pin for free, I guess, man. This is like a 70-ish gem pin.
Dead
Oh my
Draco
gosh.
777 to 1 says my game's froze.
It froze. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say I think because your surge was going like bot mode there or something.
That was an easy whip. Also, all your sprays.
Well, so again, these are pretty common, I'd say, for the meta picks. Doug is both the cheese and the anti-cheese because he kind of deals with any of the weird strategies like Damien, or in this case it would be Shade, I guess.
Nice. No.
Well, he can't really dodge that one.
Well, that was easy.
Well, again, Draco was AFK on that first one, so let's see if they get a better start this time.
Dust Brawls says I have clowns for teammates.
I was gonna say, man, I don't know how skilled they are, man. Just give them a chance. I don't know. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna post up.
We're just running some light practice here. It's not the end of the world.
People are gonna think I'm already just having a prestige title.
I think Anthony's triggered. Oh my gosh.
Dead Draco 777 to 1 says my game was broken for round 1 and start of 2.
Oh wait, I'm wondering if you have that thing that because Zom has this thing where whenever he starts the game, he's like delayed by a few seconds. Is it something like that, or
Zombucha says dust became toxic. Okay, sign.
a little bit?
Ludegist
Yeah.
says I was lag a little.
All right.
Go to heal.
Also, if you if you guys didn't know, the way they switched up Max once she got her buffies is that she gets. It used to be you had to pick the right star power before, but she gets a guaranteed super just from moving now. Anyway, regardless of which one you pick.
I have your prestige tree title again.
Bro's a bringer of dew. bro thinks he's him. Gosh. All right. So the next one should be Gem Grab Hard Rock Mine, if I'm not mistaken, because trying to remember because they both had rock in the name.
Ludegist says yeah dust tossics.
And then the
Dust
last
Brawls
one
says I want AREMACTH.
Dust, we're gonna run all the matches if Diva has time here quickly. Just one of each. The next one would be Hard Rock Mine on Gem Grab based on the votes right now. And then after that, it's Safe Zone on Heist.
These are rare expensive and I get them.
Bro, see, this is you gotta play with Tensai so you can use the World Championship pin. You gotta switch with him. Oh my gosh. Gotta get Tensai in Friendly Battles Power Match. Well, either that or you get really lucky on one of those events where they say that you can have any like one wish granted in Brawl Stars or something. I haven't done one of those in a while. Recently, it's only been you can get 1 million gems if you're one of these 10 lucky people or whatever. But there have been a few times where they gave people the option to like get every cosmetic in the game, and they actually mean every cosmetic. And I don't even know if that's the ones they picked, though,
Zombucha
which
says
makes
can
me
I
sad.
join later? Legend Hedwig says I have P3 title.
Well, Zom, I'm in
Dust
Masters
Brawls
now, so
says
unless it's
bet.
for friendlies, probably
Zombucha
not. But we'll have
says
to see.
Zombucha says can I join later?
What if I get like
Ludegist says good job Dane. Dead
Thanks,
Draco
Anthony.
777 to 1 says Doug such a good point there.
Yeah,
Zambuja
again,
says
he's.
TTS not working.
I don't want to run Doug on that map
Woodageist
because I'm
says,
opening
"Good
walls
job, Dane."
especially, but kind of had to, I feel like.
Zambuja says like practice I
I
meant.
mean, it was pretty solid. I did pretty
Dane's biggest
Yeah.
underscore fan says I need to go.
Ah, alright.
Woodageist says I gonna
Well,
ready. Are
GG
you
Steve
ready up?
then. Well, actually, we
Dane's
could get
biggest
Zom on our
underscore
team if
fan says
he,
bye
if
GG.
Hedwig still wants to do it here. We could have Zom replace him if you want to, Zambucha. Again, obviously, it won't help Dehiva get any more practice, but maybe it could still be pretty good for you, right? If you want to keep working on your drafting as well, Zom. Right. So I'll kick Dehiva for now. We could get Zom in here. Again, don't feel like you have to join the voice chat unless you want to, Zom, but
Dust Brawl says guys we got this, don't let them intimidate you.
hurry, intimidate them with our
Woodageist
pin
says
supremacy.
Zambuja I am cooked.
Oh my gosh.
Legend Hedwig says Zom join call.
I mean, he could. Again, that's
Woodageist
up to
says
him.
no I am cooked. Dust Brawl says remember we gain aura if we win.
Is
Legend
that all you
Hedwig
guys
says
care
Dane
about is
user are rarest
aura?
pins.
I don't even. Let
Woodageist
me look
says I
quick.
know inmate we need aura.
What even are my rarest pins?
Dust Brawl says let's do the sushi trio.
Actually, I don't even know if I can use one of them without playing Colt.
Woodageist says aura now activated shower.
My rarest pins.
1 second.
Woodageist says power.
I really don't know if I have that many general rare pins. Because they always end up re-releasing them in the future anyway. I mean, maybe the Supercell
Dust
ID
Brawl
pins.
says they can't hear us so they won't know what we pick.
Well, we wouldn't see it anyway, Dust. Well, actually, guys, remember, this is Power League modifier, so we're going to see what you end up picking anyway when you select it during that set on the clock. Oh my gosh. I don't think they'll ever re-release this one. I guess this one is kind of rare,
Dust
right?
Brawl says play.
Yeah, I don't really know that I have that many rare pins besides
Dust Brawl says
brawler
play.
pins.
Dust Brawl says play. Woodageist says true though. Woodageist says okay I'ma go back to Brawl I can watch yeah.
You're not even gonna play anymore, Anthony? We could always replace you with a bot, I guess.
Dust Brawl says Dane the barb pin was sold for 1.5k bling long time
What?
ago until Oddity's shop.
Seriously,
Woodageist
Dust?
says but maybe they're gonna use it and then we can ban the brawlers.
Bro, that's so lame. I thought
Woodageist says no replacing
this
me.
is actually a cool pin though. I mean, I thought it was like for the anniversary or something. That's why I thought they wouldn't re-release it, but they just keep re-releasing everything. So I don't really think I have that many rare pins right now. The only ones that I can think of maybe are the Shelly, 2018 global release from that skin.
Woodageist says guys ban BB and Edgar.
Alright. We got Gem Grab, Hard Rock Mine on the red coin. So, again,
I'm about an 8-bit.
generally, you want to get rid of like speed brawlers here. Brawlers that can actually hold gems well. So Zom doesn't want him playing the ball. Well, I don't know about Chuck though. Chuck's a bit risky. Hey, obviously he's fast, but
Yeah, but you are last bit.
okay. Well, they're gonna go Rico. So again, usually you'd want to counter that with like Griff. You either need Griff or an assassin. So it looks like you want to go with Stu. Either would be fine. I think that the best safety here, again, would probably also just be Max. Right.
Max could be good. Crow could be solid as well.
Yeah, Crow can also get away with the gems pretty easily. They're both effectively control type brawlers. So again, ideally I'd just try and hold the gems. I mean, we could just super run away anytime they try to push in. So right now they're going for a ranged approach, so if they go all range, I might not. Oh my gosh, I was gonna say I might have no choice but to just go for Mortis or something, but they actually did get rid of Ed Gunk, so I think I'm probably just gonna want to go Mortis because that forces Anthony to have to run the jump. Again, I don't think you should have that much trouble with Chuck if you're running Griff. You just should be able to run him down in 2 seconds. Alright, you actually want me to take it? If my game's lagging, I don't even know if it's gonna switch in time. Or maybe you canceled already. Alright, so ideally Zom would actually be the gem carry here, that's why I don't feel like we need Max. And I want something that can actually deal with the fact that they're running 2 ranged brawlers. Because I know trouble that me and Dust kept running into was that we're playing all short range, and I kept trying to point out to him that that doesn't really work when you have at least 2 range brawlers on the other side. For what? He actually didn't run the jump still, which is very interesting.
Don't let Chuck get his balls down.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if it's gonna matter if he gets his pulls down because he's just gonna rush super face first into Griff shots, and if you're running the Mega Coin, that's gonna hurt a lot. So
Honestly, don't know which one of these is.
you don't even know. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh, that's a waste.
Alright, well, we still got all the gems here. See, again, Chuck can't really do all that much if we already have all the gems because it took him so long to set the pulls down. I mean, we'll see if he could get any faster this time, but
That was an easy one.
yeah, well, they're kind of
Dead
forced
Draco
to deal with me first before
777
they
to
can
1
get to
says
you
Brock
guys.
is so bad.
Well, he's not bad. It's just he's so hard to hit at mid range. Again, that's why I'm going with Mortis here.
Dead Draco 777 to 1 says I mean the player's bad.
Oh.
Oh, I died. Go and get the gems.
I mean, if we just get to 10 again before Dusk can even come in with his supers, like it's just not gonna matter.
Alright, well, I think we've won again.
Well, again, Dead Draco, like obviously this isn't real scrim, so I couldn't get real scrim players, but I do enjoy you guys trying to help us practice here anyway, obviously.
Protect Zombucha.
Alright, so that should put us onto our last match here. Again, if Dust is really fond of playing Chuck, maybe you'll have more fun in Heist. So our last map
Woodig East
is
says no.
Safe Zone. Alright, so
Woodig
this
East
is the
says
last
good
set.
job.
Yeah, GG's, guys. Alright.
Well, if you had kombucha on our team in the real tournament.
Woodig East says I am not bad.
Yeah, you're doing alright there, Anthony.
Dust Brawls says clown. Legend Hedwig says lol. Legend Hedwig says clown face clown face.
You had
Dead
most
Draco
damage in the lobby.
777 to 1 says I had most damage in the lobby. Dust Brawls says wanna see my pin and spray set I'm using right now.
I don't know why
Woodig
you
East says I am only on 30k or something good for my level.
I don't know why you think having a certain pin and spray set increases your odds of winning, man. Oh my gosh. Again,
Dead Draco 777 to 1
unless
says
you
I am
aggressively
20k.
spam the mid match, I don't think you'll really be able to show them besides
Dead
the
Draco
chat. At least not the sprays.
777 to 1 says 25k actually. Legend Hedwig says Dead Draco carrying. Woodig East says Dust you needed to choose Mortis.
I mean, I was very surprised by the chunk pick there. But only because, again, he had a really, really good setup on those pulls. It's just, it took him the entire time to do it. So by the time he finally got him down, we just ran away with the gems anyway. And then what was the point of
Woodig East
setting all that
says,
up?
and I have 1-2 prestiges I am trying Surge.
You're going to try Surge? Alright. Again, Surge is a really good defense here, but again, we'll have to see what's open.
Woodig East says, I am trying Surge 2 prestige.
Well, he can be good at attack as well.
Yeah, I mean, you could get some safe damage off generally if you just unload a clip, but he's just not going to have great safe DPS.
Woodig East says in don't 1 prestige in Omen. One of my brawlers Dust Brawls says check EC.
The DC.
Dust Brawls says DC. Dead Draco
How about after
777
this
to 1 says
Dust,
ready
just
guys.
so I'm not keeping people
Legend
waiting around
Hedwig
here.
says ready up.
Do we lose some?
Jack the Bad Random says what's one song that describes you? Zambucha says
describes
guys I
me,
can't
Jack?
have open YT and ball at the same time.
Alright. Alright, well, we're just waiting on these guys to ready up. This should be the last map, though,
Woodig East says Zambucha is offline.
Oh, he's back now.
Jack the
Yeah,
Bad
again,
Random
he has
says
to
by the
switch
way
between-
ranking are P3's easiest to hardest.
You're
Jack the
ranking.
Bad Random says 1. Edgar. Jack the Bad Random says 2. Shelly. Woodig East says and we need more maps. Jack the Bad Random says 3. Bringer of Goo.
Yeah, I'm not even. I feel like I'd put. I'm kind of having a hard time deciding if Griff is easier or harder than Edgar. I feel like it's got to be the easiest one so far, though, because I really haven't even felt like I've had to try that much with Griff. I'm already almost a 2-5. Again, it's really unfortunate they took away the
Woodig
Showdown
East
Plus.
says
but-
basketball you forgot huh.
Basketball? P3 basketball?
Jack the Bad Random says BB for me loudly crying. Dead Draco 777 to 1 says guys ready.
Right, we're just waiting on Anthony.
Woodig East says yeah that's a map basketball. Jack
Well,
the Bad Random says do you know how to solve a Rubik's Cube? Legend Hedwig says nope.
Jack, again, if you just watch one of those videos online and memorize it, it's actually not too bad, but you'd have to do an incredible
Budageist
amount
says
of
so too more.
memorization if you want to be able to solve it fast, though. There's a big difference between being able to solve a Rubik's Cube and being able to solve it quickly, because one takes a lot more memorization than the other.
Jack the Bad Random says, but do you know?
Well, yeah, you just kind of you start with choosing one of the sides based on the middle color that you want to solve, and then there's like
Pepsi 234
acronyms.
says hi.
Right, we got blue coin. I'm gonna get rid of Rico here just because, again, we have blue coin. We could have potentially picked 8-bit. They did actually get rid of it though. Still have Colt open. Again, it's unlikely it would happen, but Rico on the side is just really annoying. Right, they got rid of Chunk, so yeah, I would definitely start with Colt. You're gonna go with the monkey. Well, I could deal with that, but again, you guys are gonna have to be the safe damage dealers. You know what really goes good aggro for. Alright, he's not gonna do it. Alright. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to go full aggro then at this
Jack
point.
the Bad Random says you do a cross. Then fill in the layer with the cross, then you should have small TS.
Bull's not gonna do too good into
Now I am stuck there
Surge,
and I am
though.
planning to learn by tomorrow to do top part.
I'll run it, but again, I might just get stuck on defense anyway. It'll be up to you as Colt to deal any safe damage. Okay.
Jack the Bad
Well
Random
done.
says, how are you playing unranked ranked LMFAO?
But unranked rank. We're playing through friendlies. If you didn't know, you can just turn on Power Match and basically play mock ranked matches. Or again, in this case, most people would call it scrims, Jack, not unranked rank. But yeah, this is basically scrims right now. What we're doing here.
Jack the Bad Random says, bro, I got 4 ultra legendaries yesterday with Willow, Meg, Lola HC and SNHC, which I wanted so bad. Anime girl title soon.
Yeah. Nice. I think Anthony might be throwing already.
Woodagist says the player who using micro is bad and with micro bad.
Micro. Oh my gosh. Miniature monkey. Micro.
You really just gave up.
Well, I mean, well, he wasn't really even getting the levels on Surge, I guess. So we'll give him a second chance here. At least it is power.
Jack the
match.
Bad Random says Dane's easiest way to answer a question without getting tired is a small laugh and agree. Pepsi 234 says, can I be in the giveaway?
Pepsi, you can. Again, I make my giveaways incredibly easy. The only things you have to be able to do are comment on a video, and again, assuming you win, join the Discord to actually claim it.
Jack the
that's
Bad
literally
Random
it.
says, what giveaway?
They-
Jack the
I'm
Bad Random
assuming-
says, huh.
I'm assuming they're asking about the giveaway at 2,000 Valified watch hours.
Jack the Bad Random says you should make them give their social security number and wallet.
Why would I do that? I was just gonna say, I just realized, wait, why on earth did they all push us when Bull was still on the... So, okay, well... Yeah, that was... They actually
Jack
had
the
a
Bad
decent
Random
draft
says,
there
what's
too.
a
That was
qualified
just
watch hour?
it was Jack. So it used to be called public watch hours, but they switched the word to qualified. And apparently this is just part of a series of changes they're looking to make. And I'm actually pretty triggered, Jack, because Green Cube guy was just pointing this out. Apparently they're gonna double the amount of
Dead
hours
Draco
required next year.
777 to 1 says my team's so buns.
Of how you're all
Budageist
just
says Dead Draco
insulting
was
each
so
other,
bad.
man. Oh my gosh.
Jack the Bad Random says so just normal watch hours?
Yes,
Jack the
it
Bad
is.
Random says what?
Yeah, Jack. Like, so you need 3,000 to become 3,000 qualified
Jack the
watch
Bad Random
hours.
says Dead Draco is
You
washed.
need 3,000 watch hours to get membership. It's now going to be 6,000, and in order to get the ads, it's going to be 8,000 instead of
Legend
4,000.
Hedwig says both of you are great.
And they're also gonna. Oh my gosh, they're also gonna
Legend
double.
Hedwig says lol.
Again, if you're thinking that just applies to hours, you'd be wrong too, because they're gonna double the amount of shorts views that you need as well. So
Jack the Bad Random says is this blue lock or some?
yeah, I don't know why they're
Budageist
doing it,
says, and
Jack,
so
but I
Buns
don't know
is
if anyone's
Dead
too
Draco,
happy
I
about
got
it.
at least one kill. Dead Rocco is washed. He got 0. Jack the Bad Random says
All
who's
right,
the
well,
egoist of them all off?
GG's guys.
Zambucha
Again, that
says
should
what happened?
finish
Why
off.
is everyone using clown pins and clown sprays?
So they just
Jack
really.
the Bad Random says lol.
The opposing team here
Dead
thinks
Draco
that each of their teammates is the
1
problem.
says I
I
am
guess I don't
unsafe.
know.
Dead Draco
Micro.
777 to 1 says
Micro
are you
doesn't-
dumb?
Mikro doesn't get
Budageist
kills.
says Hedwig me quietly.
The small monkey.
Budageist says he. Dead Draco 777 to 1 says Myco DOSNT get kills.
Oh my gosh.
Wudageist says no basketball, one more map.
Okay, we could do
says
one for
Micro
fun, I
get
guess.
poop.
All right.
Jack the Bad Random says Dane can
'Cause we
you
only
make
got,
me
like-
enter club if I hit L1 by myself?
We got like 30 minutes.
Zambucha says we can continue, just switch teams. Dead Draco
Yeah, maybe we
777
could
to
switch
1
up the
says
teams
Myco
or
was
something.
on safe but a bull was hard countering.
Able to do that.
Wudageist says Myco gets poop and rage.
All right, how does
Dead
that?
Draco
'Cause I've been playing with
to 1
Dust.
says Christ. Zambucha
And
says
I know
we
Dust
can
is
swap
good.
members PF teams. Jack the Bad Random says Dane can you make me enter club if
And
I
yeah,
hit
Zom on the
L1
other
by
team
myself?
too. I feel like you guys. I feel like the team should be kind of even now. If you guys are triggered about that. Okay. We could just do one.
Dead Draco
basketball
777
match
to
here.
1 says basket brawl.
Yeah,
Jack
Anthony
the
just
Bad
wants to do
Random
it for
says
fun.
and can you
It's
make me enter
whatever.
club if I hit L1 by myself?
You'd have to
Wudageist
ask.
says fast ready up.
You'd have to ask Big Nub Jack. We'll have to see. All right.
Dead Draco 777 to
see.
1 says TF are these modifiers.
All right. Well, obviously I gotta go Gale here. Again, this won't be power play just because it's whatever. So I actually pick the brawler you want to play right now.
Wudageist says fast ready you I need to go I want fast now.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Everyone just it doesn't really matter here. We're just gonna play some basketball
Jack the
for
Bad
fun to
Random
finish it
says
off. So you
big
guys